Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Starlost Stormridden. I am Cryoline. I'm the DM, and this is the party. It's smaller than normal right now. Hello.
No
So
one saw that.
yes. Ray is currently preoccupied, so they are serving the role of audience surrogate today, and may join us later in the session. Pulse is busy yet again because we're
Pulse
never
and I still
allowed to
got
have our
beef.
friends.
Pulse and I still got beef.
Oh yeah,
That's true. Pulse
So
will be back
until-
when
until
Grace leaves.
Pulse is banished to the Shadow Realm.
It sucks because there's a not 0% chance that will be true.
That is, yeah, that
I
might
told Pulse if I
actually
don't
be-
get to play a full session with him, I'm gonna be really upset with him. So we'll see.
All right, everybody, place your bets. You do have to pay us if you lose.
What do we have? What if we lose?
You also have
We
to
don't lose.
pay us if you win.
You either
You
bet that
win the
Pulse
right
is
to pay
here.
us.
I was saying you either bet that Pulse is here before Grace leaves, or Pulse is not here before. But either way, we get money.
Yeah.
All right. Last time on
And
Starlost
the house always
Stormridden,
wins.
we started off with you all making your way up the coast still on your travel to Drydock. As you went, Runava scried on their older sibling Nove, and shockingly to them, the scry worked. Showing Nove making their way through a small town, somewhere dry and quiet, making their way past a bunch of buildings, past various individuals on the street, towards a stone tower, the center of a courtyard. And as they entered the tower, the scry disconnected, implying that there is some kind of anti-scrying barrier. Notably, they seemed to walk with a limp, which is something that Runava did not remember them doing, and they had a strange scar creeping up their neck. At the same time, above deck, Phoebe and Mr. Picky were having a conversation. Generally about Phoebe's past and when Phoebe used magic, and Mr. Picky confirming to her that her memories are accurate as to when she used magic, because she's a bit concerned after hearing various warlock talk from Selic. Bella, at that same time, checked her magical book, her artery, to see if anything had popped up in it, and to see if any new pages had filled out, as her magic book tends to do. And to her shock, instead of new loose information, someone seemed to reply to a rune she had written in, adding notes and modifications, like a secret, quiet co-writer. With all of you sort of just dealing with all of that, Runava, first, talked to Selic about the scrying, sketching out the tower that she saw, and asking your guys' captain, Debsha, if there is any place that matches that description. He informs them that the tower looks very similar to a tower he used to see on a place called Mage Isle, a place back on the continent of Esp in the old world. And that, as far as terrain descriptions go, it sounds a lot like the northern coast of this southern continent you guys are traveling along. Otherwise, there's not a whole lot of leads to go on. Sort of accepting that she has to wait, Runava and Selic just decide to sit and chat. They go through Runava's sketchbook and discuss places she's been and how she is cat-like, something that she disagrees with, insisting that dogs are better. talking to him about Mutt, the dog that used to walk around her hometown that she has so lovingly nicknamed Lance after. Selik, meanwhile, is a bee. That's all you need to know. Selik is a bee and Runava is a cat. And Selik properly gets Runava to laugh again, something he is very proud of. Selik hopes that one day he will lose count of all of the times Runava has laughed. Up on deck, Phoebe and Vane have a conversation about Warren, about Vane's changeling friend, given that Phoebe's father was a changeling, and all of the various discussions they could have in that regard. Eventually leading to a somewhat deep discussion about how Vane plays into the silly pest persona that is usually prescribed to him, and how he's okay with people viewing him as a pest because it means they don't worry about whatever it is he actually wants to do or is actually trying to do. He lets their assumptions just lead them where they feel like. And Phoebe talks about how she doesn't think she is well liked by the adults in Cloud Breach, being something of a troublemaker. As night falls, you guys all lay down in your various ways, resting as you will. And Selik falls asleep again, overwhelmed by Vane's dreams. He drifts off into sleep and first sees a bunch of vague flashes of what he can presume to be Vane's life, but maybe not, because sometimes the first person POV he's in doesn't feel like it could possibly be Vane. Until eventually he's looking in a basin and seeing the reflection of Vane smiling back up at him, only to realize this is not Vane, this is Airman. And Airman is currently with the Tide Striker, Adelaide, in this dream. It is her and this mysterious individual who looks like Vane, founding the city of Elysium, which seems to be some kind of city built on the interior of some strange magical globe or sphere. And then the dream shifts to show Vane and Warren together, having a discussion about how Vane can be whatever he chooses to be, not what people make him out to be. Before finally ending on a flash of some nightmarish situation where Vane is strapped to a table and being flooded and filled with a golden ambrosia poured into the searing, burning pain of his nerves. Selik, waking up from this in a bit of a startle, also wakes up Vane, and after confirming a few things, he uses encode thoughts to show Vane all of the dream, confirming to him that Vane is his friend. And after a quick back and forth with William Black via sending, confirms to him that he wants to help Vane figure out what the deal is. And Vane is eager to have this information, whatever it is, to help them find and beat the Tide Striker. As you guys are out there talking on the top deck, and the sun starts to rise, you see a town in the shore on the distance. And with the rest of you starting to wake up, it is discovered the town of Drydock on the distance has clearly been raided recently. Combat has happened. Several of the buildings are damaged. And as you guys approach, you are sort of voluntold to hop in a rowboat, as you are the Stormridden on board currently, and to row to shore and check out what happened. So you do so, with Phoebe staying on deck, covering you all with her rifle. Don't you love when your sniper support is a 14-year-old kid? And so, you guys arrive, and after some traveling, you end up at a well with signs of people moving around, and you notice scraps of cloth that appear to be drifting in the wind, caught on a few things. You all promptly realize that the outpost, the small town of Drydock, has been attacked by remembrance, the strange cloth-like creatures that you all know to be born of terrorized, traumatic memories of the dead. As you investigate a bit further, between Phoebe and a lurking Zervi, a creature is observed to be slinking away from the area. And after you guys attack him and pin him down, it's discovered it is it's a lizard folk gentleman who goes by the name of Garrett and is a poacher. So he lives out in the desert and occasionally brings in his catches to Drydock to trade, technically against the laws of Cloud Breach and the Commission. And that yesterday, he saw a mysterious figure teleport in, walk up to the well, do something to the well, and then teleport away. Then, as soon as night fell, he heard the sounds of the remembrance attacking the town. He rushed in to try to help, but by the time he arrived, the damage was already done, and it was all he could do to make a fire and scare them away so he could rest the night in the cover of the well. You guys believe him, and after a bit of a back and forth, it is decided that you will not turn him in or capture him or arrest him. Instead, he is going to serve his penance for you all by walking you through the desert, showing you the way to the other Stormridden squadron and the researchers out in the desert ruin. Few days travel. And the session ends with the ship, crashing into the dock as it is discovered at some point in your journey the anchor was lost. So it just smashes into the dock. That is where we ended.
Oh, it goes.
I just saw this message. Jesus Christ. You guys took some time to reconvene back with Debsha at the ship, who took a moment to go over all of the various damage that has happened and things that have gone over with it. And it's pretty messed up. He conveys to you that he'll probably need at least 4 or 5 days to fix it up before he leaves. Between the damage that the Tide Striker did and the damage of just ramming into the dock. Luckily, you guys are going to have to go out into the desert, and it will be a multi-day walk to get to Delphi, and then presumably however long it takes to retrieve him and return. So, should line up decently well, Debsha says, but if worse comes to worse and you somehow get back really, really fast, you'll just have to camp out here in the remains of Drydock until you are able to get the ship in working order and leave.
We just had to roll that one.
Yeah, you know. Sometimes you roll a 1 and the current arc BBEG shows up and hits your ship with lightning.
You know.
Sometimes you roll a 1 and you trip and it's funny. These are the spectrum of D&D rules. So, after Debsha manages to sort of gather all that information with you, and his various people set about getting the ship adjusted and getting whatever supplies they can get out of Drydock. Luckily, because the Remembrance attacked, as far as supplies go, Drydock is basically fully stocked. Remembrance don't eat or damage stuff. They go just after creatures. So, as far as supplies go, everything is basically untouched.
If fucking Kieran shows up, I'm not doing anything. I'm not doing anything, bro. Not again.
Lovely little teaser for campaign 1 if you want to go back there. There's some deja vu that's happening in this session. So you guys realistically have basically everything you need. If you ask Debsha, he's willing to provide you additional water skins and some extra rations. Garrett recommends all of you getting some thin cloth of some kind, some linen maybe, and getting it damp and then giving yourself either headbands or wrapping it around your neck. And then he also does recommend that you don't really set out to travel until later in the day because it will get hot. If you do want to set out traveling now, he's okay with that, but he recommends finding some way to stay cool. Crow, you had your hand up.
Are we able to acquire bedrolls for the travel?
Yes, you would have bedrolls in just your like Stormridden kit that you normally have.
Okay.
You guys still have your like travel stuff with your little tents and your bedrolls and stuff, so you'll be good to go.
That's right.
Not a Stormridden.
Oh yes.
This guy
Legally not a
didn't get a
Stormridden.
bedroll in his
What a
starting
fucking
equipment.
loser.
Yeah.
Bro didn't pick his starting equipment.
I did pick my
You know, I probably
Stormridden
should-
equipment, just the
probably
BB would
should've
never
checked.
reason to fucking have one.
That's very valid. Baby.
I was on my crow, but I'm glad to make fun of you too.
I actually don't have a bedroll. I did not get one.
Oh shit. Well, you can add one, Crow. There would be one.
Yippee, bedroll.
Talik's just been sleeping on the ground, tent.
Oh,
He
well,
doesn't
yeah.
sleep anyway.
He doesn't sleep, so
That's very valid. Phoebe,
Lying
you
down.
don't have a tent of your own. So, and Debsha doesn't have one with him. But you can get a bedroll. So you will either have to share a tent with someone, occupy whichever tent the person who is currently on watch is taking, or find some other solution once night falls.
Phoebe gets woken up every 2 hours to get into somebody else's
Just swap.
tent.
Yeah.
this is how we
Also,
keep you subdued is by
realistically
making sure you don't get enough sleep.
Ray, I'm turning your
Amazing.
camera on just for this.
Oh.
Quick, Alfie cameo.
Quick, Alfie
Oh my
cameo.
god. Hurry.
Put the camera on. He's fleeing.
Yeah.
Hello.
I got
Breaking
We're
the
good.
illusion. Ray has actually been here the whole
Yeah.
time. Ray just doesn't want to
Ray's
participate in the
been
first time
here
of
the
this section.
whole time.
I said at the beginning Ray was playing the role of audience. That is correct. Ray is here. Just watching.
And Alfie is leaving the audience. Alfie hates
Alfie.
Starlost Stormridden.
For our audio listeners, Ray's camera was just briefly turned on to show off a cat. So if you want to see a cute, fluffy cat, go to YouTube.
Exquisitely important.
Or turn on the video, because I remember most podcast platforms also include video now, which is weird.
Yeah.
Anyways, moving on.
Hi, Cubone.
To our audio listeners, open your eyes. Look at what's happening.
To our
Goddamn.
audio
Come
listeners,
on.
fucking look.
Oh my god.
To our blind audio listeners, this doesn't apply to you.
Sorry.
Yeah, you're good.
Why'd you say
Okay.
that right after I took a
You're
big
gonna
swig?
Alfie is blonde.
To our deaf listeners, please turn on captions.
I'm gonna get fucking canceled.
So.
Shit.
We're gonna get canceled. I hope so.
I don't.
So, Garrett, the lizard folk who is poacher,
Oh, right.
sort of tells you guys that you probably won't have to worry too much about tents. The bedrolls will keep you warm as well as the fire. There isn't really rain out here too
What?
frequently. Shocker, I know. So as far as the tents go, like you guys are struggling to figure out a tent situation for Phoebe, and he's kind of just like, I never use a tent.
Yeah, but he's got scales and there's fucking sand.
Well, your guys' tents are like
Like one person.
coverage tents, yeah, and one person.
Oh, they're like A-frame, like there's no floor.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, you're all gonna have to deal with sand.
I hate it. It's coarse. It gets everywhere.
Yep,
God.
I get you.
That's a Star Trek reference.
For our audio listeners, I'm gonna choke Crow out.
I think you'll hear that.
Not if I do it right.
Okay, so we don't need a
you
tent
guys
for
want
Phoebe.
to? This is your first sort of decision of this travel. Do you want to wait here in Drydock for a chunk of the day, and then start heading out in the late afternoon, so that you travel throughout twilight into the night, or do you want to start now?
Question.
Yes.
This might be just something that I mentally have forgotten. Did we decide we're taking Phoebe into the desert with
Nope.
us?
That is also something that is
Okay, I was gonna say because we're like, yeah, we need Phoebe a tent. I'm like, why? Why does Phoebe need a tent?
We
Phoebe's
haven't
not
decided
going
we're
with us.
taking her yet.
Kay's decided this is the end of my guest spot, everybody.
Yeah, like
Yeah. Actually, Grace, fuck off.
So to put that out there, since I assume Bella would bring it up,
yeah.
given that you're bringing it up, your option, you could leave Phoebe at the ship and just leave her with Debsha.
You want me to do cover it in glitter?
Uh,
Like
You
I want you to
could
cover the whole ship in glitter.
challenge accepted.
you could bring her along. You guys also could reach out to William Black and see if he's willing to teleport here and teleport her away. And the pros and cons, basically, of all of them is if you leave her at the ship, there are no Stormridden here if something pulls up. So the only person here to fight and protect the ship would be Phoebe.
And
taking
we
her with you
can't
into the
contact
desert,
William Black because we already used our sending stone today.
Not true.
It
is
resets at
Reset
dawn,
to dawn.
and he used it at 3 a.m. before dawn.
Oh, okay.
I could reach Will if I really wanted to.
So taking her with you is obviously if something happens to you guys and you're in danger, she is there and also in danger. Contacting William Black is, the main con is whether or not he will want to or be able to get Phoebe.
He already told us to take care of her, so I'm crossing that one off the list.
Yeah. I think thinking it, like if we talk as a group and present those options, I'd say like we already know that being near the coast is historically not safe. Like recently, like we have been told that ships and cities near the coast have been attacked by the Tide Striker and her forces. And so as much as as much as that might mean, oh, let's take everyone away from the coast, we can't reliably take the ship crew away. They have to fix the ship. So, yeah, I think we take Phoebe. Unfortunately, the best option is we do take Phoebe. I'm just kidding.
All right, I got this. Vane walks up to Phoebe and just goes, "That kid."
Hi.
Phoebe, count every grain of sand in this desert.
Then, like, Vane, having already had to talk with Bella a good bit, just goes, "All right, so over under, would you rather take a chance of dying here or dying with us?"
Phoebe just points at you.
All right. And he turns to Bella and goes, "To be honest, given how everything's been going, it's a 50-50 shot either way. So, she's at the same risk."
I have a very, very good idea that even if she stays here, Mr. Picky will end up with us. So.
And
And you walked away.
Bane turns back to Debsha and goes, "I'd recommend maybe, well, I know you got to repair the ship. I'd recommend maybe just setting up shop in any of the buildings. it'd probably be a little bit safer than, all being in one place.
Well, I know one of these places has a cellar that we can camp out in, so we'll do that at night, so there's no sign of us. And during the day, we'll try our best to work quiet. If we see anything out there, we'll be quick about sprinting into the desert.
If those things come back, I'd recommend lighting up. I'd set up a perimeter of torches. They don't like light. So, at the very least, you eliminate one of the big threats.
True. Never seen those things. I've heard tell about them from Stormridden before, but they never come out this close to the coast.
Yeah. I mean, it's kind of hard to tell.
They're nasty.
Yeah. They can get in your head. So if any of you folks start talking about the past or people they lost, be on your guard.
Right.
If you see floating sentient pillowcases coming towards you, also be on your guard.
Gotcha. Everyone keep role-playing. I have a call.
Oh.
Bye, Debsha.
Bane just
Bye,
immediately
Debsha.
turns back to Phoebe and goes, okay, so, ground rules. We're not paying you. You're not getting a cut of whatever job we do. Second, you're to stay in the back. I don't care how bad the fight gets, you stay in the back. Because if you die and we survive, we're in trouble. If we die and you survive, you just get to go home.
Sure. What's with all the pieces of fabric?
Oh.
They're
Not a fucking clue.
ghosts, I guess is the best way to put it. Imagine if ghosts could, make you relive trauma.
Yeah.
Oh.
They're scary pillowcases that come to life and try to take over your brain.
Will these things come back to life at night?
I don't know.
Ooh.
They not a threat right now?
I did a lot of research. Can I do a check?
I was going to say you can do a check, and Ray, I know you're mostly just listening, but if you want to, your research into local history can give Bella advantage.
Let's go.
Cool. So,
Ray gave a thumbs up.
I'm gonna flick Ray's camera on every time that they specifically have to react to something.
I hope it wasn't on at that point, because that was a really
It
mean
wasn't.
gesture.
Wait, sorry, what was the check?
your check is going to be you can either make it survival or nature.
It's gonna be survival.
Can I try Arcana?
You could try a separate Arcana check if you want. And maybe
Wow, they were both dog shit. I got a natural 2 and a natural 11, so that's 16. Advantage.
You could.
I would say Vane probably wouldn't know too much about the actual creature, but he would kind of understand the apparition that they tend to be.
Wait, the cryo, do I fail?
You don't fail.
Oh, okay.
14.
I was saying, Noah, you can make an Arcana check if you want for potentially different information.
Yeah, 14 on Arcana.
Okay. So, Arcana, you, Vane, would be able to basically understand that unless these creatures are really far outside of your purview, they probably function these strips of cloth probably function somewhat similar to ectoplasm that ghosts and spirits leave behind. It is just a physical remnant. And you, Bella, with your role, you do remember during your nighttime conversation with Tucker, him talking about how when they die, there are just little strips of fragment that are left as the last material bits of them fade into just matter.
Okay.
So these bits and pieces you see here will not become remembrance again when the sun sets.
That Vane has a moment. Oh, go ahead.
I was just say, can these be used for anything? This like ectoplasm shit.
Maybe nothing that you guys have studied or currently aware of, but there's nothing wrong with getting samples.
We're on the same page because Vane was about to go. I mean, if you want to build a cool fucking shirt out of them, but as far as I know, they just kind of get left behind.
No, you're wrong. That's not at all where I was going. We were not on the same page. I
You
was
guys
like,
do
oh,
know
we could take them
From when
and
you
like
encounter
sell
the
them.
Corruptora, you do know that the Research Guild often gives rewards for new samples of stuff that they don't have, or more samples of stuff that's rare.
You'd start tearing them out.
If you want to do that, Kay, just roll me a 20.
You have to roll a 20 though.
Just roll
You don't
a
have to
natural 20 if you want to do that.
It doesn't
Don't
have
roll
to
me
be
a
on a natural
D20.
20.
Roll me a 20.
Yeah, you can roll a D100.
Never mind.
Oh no.
What did you roll?
A natural one.
I do at least have I remember specifically last session going, Vane picks up a large fragment of it from when they first walked up. So I at least have that.
I go to grab one, and all of them in the city fade away.
They all explode.
As you go to try and pull them from the things that they're stuck on, a lot of the times it like rips through, and the edges of this fabric kind of flake away, similar to ashes a bit as you're pulling at them. So you grab at lots of pieces, but the total amount you end up getting is not super large. It's about the same size as that one piece Vane got before. So combined together, you guys have an amount, but not a huge.
I have
I'm gonna
like
pick a one piece
my
GoPro.
my small pile in my hand, and I like compare it mentally to how much Vane got, and I just fucking put mine in like a trash can somewhere.
Oh.
What? No.
Bella, we can
what do
still use that.
For what?
Money!
I tore and faded away all of my pieces
Who
that I
cares?
collected.
They don't care how big the sample is. They care if they can study it.
I thought you were making a shirt out of it.
I don't want the shirt.
Okay, never mind then. We'll put it in the bag of
Pocket
holding.
'em. What do you got, Selig?
Through the like looking through them collecting and prepping, has it been an hour?
I will say it hasn't been quite an hour, but if you just wait like 10 more minutes, it'll be the hour. So if you just imagine time passes for 10 more minutes, you guys wander a bit more.
Yeah. So after an hour, Selig will be like,
Or less, goddamn it.
we'll just be like, we want to leave now. We don't have to worry about the heat.
Yeah, Bella's got a weird
Why?
fucking cube.
The
Doesn't that
cube
make it?
makes it more hot.
Yeah.
No, the cube makes it nice.
No. Cube makes it dry and hot.
Which it already is.
Is it
Yeah, I
supposed
don't
to
think
make
you really.
Isn't it supposed to make it a moderate temperature? Like it's
No,
supposed to just
it
neutralize?
actually doesn't do that. What it does is where is it? The thermal cube. Yeah, the thermal
Thermal.
cube. It generates enough dry heat to keep the temperature within 15 feet of it at 95 degrees Fahrenheit at all times.
95!
Yeah.
Fuck!
Selig just
35 Celsius for all of you out there wondering.
Selig opens up his book and opens up to a page that has the look of like elements on it. And he pushes. I can't talk today. Puts
Lock
his
in.
hand on the page and then pulls it off and walks over to Vane. He puts his hand out and there's a as mist just pours from his hand, and you are now drenched in water. As I cast Elementalism, spray a cool mist that lightly dampens creatures and objects in a 5-foot cube.
This is kind of nice, but I kind of...
There you go. I can just do this. We can stay cool.
I mean,
He looks over at Phoebe and
it's
just.
quite effective.
You can also do this. And he reaches down and he pulls some sand up, and the sand just sculpt element. I sculpt the sand to be a 1 foot little sculpture of Mr. Picky.
A lie. I thought you were gonna set her on fire. I was like, that's hilarious.
I can also do this. Yeah. He just pulls up, and there's a little sculpture of Mr. Picky.
Aw.
Hey, Sally, be
That's
careful
cute.
with her. She's got curly hair. She'll become just a ball of pink.
This is quite the rendition.
Ah, fucking God. Where?
Time.
Between those of you who have Presto, Elementalism, and just generally taking care of yourselves, you can probably set out through the desert now and stay.
Let's go. Pretty
Look
sure
at that,
everyone
dude. You
but
see that with
Bella has
Presto.
Presto.
Yep.
If at any point we wish to take a rest, I also have tiny hut. Hello, I am
Nova,
not paying
where'd you come
attention.
from?
Are
I've
you in
emerged
cahoots with
from
Mr.
the
Picky?
shadows.
Not all of us having the same reaction.
Nava starts talking and comes in with the noise from Spider-Verse, like the.
Well done.
The fucking
You know how in
prowler
Attack on
thing.
Titan, Levi is super short compared to everybody else, so it's just top half of his
Renava
face.
being
So
The
Renata's
camera was
finally
just panned up too high.
Ray, you've
Yeah.
described my life.
Yeah, Phoebe's also here.
Yeah,
That-
Phoebe's also a
that
small
scream
creature.
sound I just made. That was Ritz.
Oh, one more thing I can do. Fun fact, I just like this spell because it's new. It's in the 2024. So I grabs a cup wherever it is and just holds his hand out like this, and it just from the bottom, he just fills the cup of water. Clean drinking water.
Huh.
Shit.
So we can
What spell is that?
traverse.
It's elementalism.
Oh.
I don't know why I keep expecting you to set shit on fire.
He's not.
Also, I look at Phoebe.
Hmm?
This is Zervi. Please don't shoot him again.
That's
he still big?
Zervi.
Oh well, it's been an hour.
He's small again.
He's small again.
Okay. Yeah, he kind of walks up and just
That's
Oh,
Zervi.
if he's small again, he would not have walked up because Phoebe hasn't seen. Phoebe hasn't seen his arse yet.
His
Yeah,
lack
he
of
just
ass.
peeks out of your hood. Just
If that's Zervi, though.
Zervi is an assless chap.
Yeah, the bigger thing that you shot earlier, that was also Zervi.
Shot something earlier?
Yeah, the thing that waved over to you and was like, hey, fuck off, that was also Zervi.
Yeah, that big thing that ran in before we ran in to grab the lizard guy, and it was like, and he like jumped in out of the shadows.
Just kind of like looks down at the rifle, and then back up you, and it's like,
I don't remember
Selick,
shooting anything.
could you?
Yep.
You don't
That's
remember
also
shooting
Zervi.
anything?
There.
You
I
didn't
mean,
shoot a damn thing.
I make the picture of the observer. There. Don't shoot this.
Ship when. Oh. No, that makes
No,
sense,
when-
actually.
What I mean by don't shoot this, I don't specifically mean the image in my hand.
No,
don't shoot this image, but anything that looks like this, don't shoot it.
She's a kid, she's not an idiot, Sally.
I got
Hold on.
that.
Hold on, everyone.
Sure.
We need to slow down. What do you mean you don't remember shooting anything?
I don't remember.
You shot like
shooting
5
anything.
times.
I don't remember shooting anything.
Can I insight check?
Oh, fuck.
yeah.
I want to get what she's giving off right now. 19 total.
she's telling the
Race,
truth.
baby. Yeah.
Like there's no like you
No.
do you I sort of think I'm trying to get like, do you seem as confused as you're giving off?
Oh, 1,000%.
Yeah. Bella, you especially, with your high insight, can tell that Phoebe seems arguably more confused than you.
Nate immediately, but he was like, oh, fuck, this is, oh, boy.
Phoebe, what do you okay, hold on. Did you hear those loud banging noises coming from the ship? You were looking out at us, right? How could you see where we were from afar?
I mean, through the scope of the rifle. Why is this a? I believe you that I shot something. I just don't remember doing it.
What? But like
Might have
that
just
was
been
like an hour
adrenaline.
ago.
It could have just been adrenaline.
To not
Maybe.
remember it at all.
It's not
To not
the
remember
best
5
theory.
shots with a sniper
It's
rifle.
not the best theory, but it is the only one that I have. I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt. Or unless it's something else. A rage, a way to suppress these things. Do you remember firing your gun before? Like during when we were fighting, you fired your gun. Do you remember that?
I remember that.
Okay. Can you... I don't know.
What
One
do you
bullets.
remember happening from when you were scoped on us when we were tracking down the person in the city?
Watching all of you. Spotting the thing, the messages. Mr. Vane very, very frantically waving at me.
Ooh.
The first shot at the lizard thing, which I guess is this person. Hello, sorry.
Hello. Oh, it's good to see you.
He lived. It's all right.
Please don't do it again.
Does he give me a reason?
I didn't give you a reason the first time.
Yeah, you did.
Following orders.
I guess we just gotta keep track of when you shoot.
She doesn't remember the
Which isn't
things
gonna
that
be
weren't
hard.
bullets.
Were they? Maybe I'm forgetting. Were they shots of
Eldritch
bullets, or were
Blast.
they something else? Right.
Yeah, Zervi got hit with Eldritch Blast.
Did I see that? I'm so sorry. I forget.
Yeah, we were all
Yeah.
pretty close to Zervi when he got shot.
Okay.
You would have seen it.
So like takes a stab and just your gun. Can you fire it that way, but not with bullets? Not with bullets.
Just immediately boom boom.
Then
If
is
you
it-
think about it, Phoebe has never loaded the gun.
Where's
And there-
Mr. Piggy?
He's currently admiring the sand statue of himself. And by admiring, I mean it is a sand Mr. Picky and a cotton Mr. Picky staring at each other because he has no facial
This
expression.
weird fucker. I love
I-
him so much.
Crow, go ahead and say what you're gonna say. I know what I'm doing next.
Yeah, he just. Your gun doesn't fire bullets. It fires magic. Yeah, you don't remember firing the magic over at them. This might just be something you're repressing, or something that you didn't do on purpose. It could be your magic coming to the surface in times of stress. When you deal with magic like this, it's a bit alien. So that might just be it. You're not used to it, and you're not ready for it. That's my assumption.
I go over to Mr. Piggy. I reach down and I pick him up firmly with like a... Mr. Piggy,
kicks his little feet back and forth like he's like a girl like giggling about her first crush. Like he like happily kicks his feet back and forth.
Do you happen to have any idea why Phoebe does not remember firing certain shots from her gun?
Oh, yes. I am familiar with the concept.
Why?
Oh, you see,
Grace, can you deafen real quick?
Excuse me?
Mhm.
What? Like,
See ya.
Just
you see, I am one part of Phoebe's magical power. I am a source, an all-powerful, grandiose entity of great essence. Her gun is the other half.
Oh.
That motherfucker crazy.
Oh.
Wait. No.
I put him down.
Wait,
What?
no.
Hello.
No. So like gets over and like he almost he like kind of steps he kind of steps near where the sculpture is and half of it falls off.
Oh,
You,
hello.
you're her patron?
Me? No.
Is the
Are you
gun like a
lying?
hex
I am
blade?
her oath keeper.
Oh. Oh, she's
That's
a paladin.
he points at the gun.
That's her patron.
Oh. What does Phoebe look like as we are explaining
Phoebe
this?
is staring into the middle distance like she's not present.
Wait,
Phoebe,
The-
you
The gun is her patron.
her gun's a hex
And he-
blade.
Her,
I
he,
thought
like,
they could
stops
only
it.
be blades.
Yeah, it can be a lot of things. The world is crazy. Also, don't
Picks him
try
up.
it. As long as we're talking about that thing, it won't let her hear.
Picks him up and just the gun is her patron.
Yeah?
What is it?
A
I
gun.
don't know.
Shut up, Vane. What is it?
50 caliber, I think.
What?
I can tell you this, for it is all I know. There is a darkness buried inside that weapon, one which is great and old, one which is primal and angry, one which will not leave her.
Is it sentient? Can we speak to it? Is it
Yeah,
able
he's a
to
fucking
speak?
asshole. Well, I don't know if it speaks to you, but I've heard it whisper in the night.
A dickhead.
Someone
speak
identify
up.
it.
Like Vane just immediately looks over at the gun. Hey, dickhead, speak up.
Someone identify it.
Uh,
I need something from you, and I will give you anything.
Okay,
If you can answer this.
okay.
Can it feel fear?
If it can, I do not know what would make it such.
What do you call it?
I'm going to insight check.
What do I call it?
Yeah.
The Forgotten.
May I insight check this? I shouldn't
you
say
don't-
I'm going to. I'm going to guidance myself.
I don't know if Mr. Picky's given off a lot of telltale signs.
Yeah, but I never insight check. So I never insight
Let me
check.
insight check the plush.
Let me insight check the plush.
Soft and squishy.
2, 4. So that's, I don't know. It's good. So that's 18.
18. There's no warble in his voice, and he's talking the same way Mr. Picky has this whole time.
Yeah.
So, on one hand, it could all be bullshit. On the other hand, he did redirect fucking lightning with a tungsten rod like 2 days ago. So,
Yeah. He just puts Mr. Picky down very gently, and then he raises and puts the sandcastle or the little sand picky back. Okay.
Runava,
I just kind of tap Selic's elbow with my own, just take a moment to breathe. And I'll look towards Phoebe and the gun. I'm gonna cast message. I don't point or anything as I attempt to talk to the gun. And I just go, hello. With both the Renava and that second layered voice.
You do not get back a verbal response. But all of you kind of watch as the gun just sits there, and then the little charging handle on it just and just a spent round goes flying out into the sand, which is particularly crazy. Never loads.
Vane
Continuing the
That's
message.
threatening.
Vane
Yes,
walks over
no.
and picks up the shell.
Runava's not done.
I know.
Ray was mid-sentence. Ray was mid. Go right.
It's okay, I know where I stand.
In the sand.
In the
Yeah.
sand, in the desert.
And so,
Yes, I would appreciate if you didn't hurt my familia again.
no response.
Other than that, whatever.
Vane, you pick up the spent round. It is just brass.
Which one of you
Warren
was
had
first?
used guns before, so. Oh, which one of you is first? You asked Mr. Piggy that?
Yeah.
I don't know.
How do you not
I
know?
presume it was that one because it was just there one day. But I was also just there one day. So maybe we just didn't line up correctly. Who knows? All I know is it is my duty to protect the small pink one's soul.
Perhaps
Right.
you were meant as a countermeasure to that.
Maybe it's evil.
Oh, it's definitely evil. It shoots people.
Well, I said hello to it and it did that.
Ah,
It looks normal.
Phoebe is subconsciously aware that there is something wrong with it. But anytime you talk about it or she tries to actively think or remember things about it, well, she looks like me.
He stares with his empty eyes.
So like looks over in very low tone, just an abyssal over towards it. Just, can you understand me? I need to ask you a question.
No response.
Damn it.
Vane walks over and hands the shell, like offers the shell to Runava and goes, "You know a whole lot more about this shit than I would. I don't know if it's anything worth anything, but it's a bullet. Oh, well, what's left of it?"
Right. I'll start identically. Words. I'm gonna start
You got it.
casting.
you got
Identify.
it. You're gonna start identically.
I'm gonna start
I'm
identifying
gonna
it.
start identically. Man, I'm. This is, I think, the first moment in this campaign that I miss being more. Just throw shit at the wall like as Dolus. Because if I was Dolus in this moment, I would have taken that gun and pointed it at Phoebe, like I like. Just to see what it would do.
Good God. So, you all have this information.
I was
Phoebe is standing stock still like a statue.
He hands the bullet over and goes, "Well, it's probably within all of our best interest for us to stop talking so we can get Phoebe back and get moving."
Yeah.
Or let her identity it.
Let her identity.
Identify.
Identify. Me when I don't tell you what identify said. The identify.
POV Ian All-Has campaign.
You get the identify off after a few minutes. All of you spend the time properly processing if Phoebe is there. And occasionally when it seems like she's blinking and coming back, Mr. Piggy is just like,
Your gun is alive, and she immediately freezes again. And then, Renava, you get identify off, and the bullet has some level of transmutation magic, like it was made clearly and is fresh. It is not just a natural bullet casing. But elsewise, it is nothing about it that is unique. If any of you utilize detect magic on any level, you have the lens you can just ask Garrett to use.
It's true.
If you look at it, there is absolutely conjuration magic on that gun.
Renava, what do you tell us about the bullet? Do you just kind of keep it to yourself?
It's somewhat magical. Because it was made. But other than that.
Does that mean the fucking gun made a shell just to flex on us? You really are a fucking prick.
As you say it, the charging handle again just spits another one out.
Oh shit, you really are
I
a
don't
prick.
think I like this gun.
Let me get Grace back.
Oh yeah, I forgot she's been deaf
Yeah,
this
that's
whole
why
time.
I was like, hey, let's
Yeah.
maybe stop talking about it.
So,
Oh.
Phoebe, from your perspective, you kind of were talking with everyone, and then you just zoned out, and then you kind of just blink a bit, and everyone is just kind of standing around you. Mr. Picky is still observing the sand statue of himself. You're
You back
mostly
with us?
confused.
But hello. Was I not before?
You just started spacing out, kid. We gotta get you tested or something. Regardless,
Sorry.
welcome back.
I just watched the most dramatic pantomime ever. It was great.
Regardless, welcome back.
Sure. Something wrong?
Nah. We gotta get going. We gotta go and find Selik's brother and hope that he hasn't unlocked some ancient secrets unbeknownst to the rest of the world, but beyond that, we're gonna have a great time.
I wish.
Oh yeah, and remember, I think last thing we said was just, or like to you was like, we'll start keeping track of when you're firing off stuff, see if you remember it or not.
Sure. I guess.
But yeah, otherwise we're just saying we gotta go. We're probably gonna be heading out soon.
Got your shit?
Not much to get.
Yeah, need to make sure you didn't leave your bag.
I've got that.
Well then, I guess we'll best find some rags just to keep ourselves nice and cool. Selik will keep the rags wet, and then we'll move from there.
Resto!
Vane looks at Renava do that and goes, I mean, I can do that too, but I'm mostly meant for Bella.
Ritz, do you have prestidigitation?
It's everybody
It
but
does.
you, bestie.
It is everybody but you.
It's okay. You can presto 3 things at once, and Ritz wears a robe, so he gets his whole body.
There's
Oh,
a
gross.
numerical limit to
behind
Presto?
me. Yeah, it's 3 things at a time.
Yeah,
I didn't
three
know that.
things can be affected at once.
So there was a purpose of me asking that. I wasn't actually just trying to figure out. It's like I asked that, and then I'm like, all right, well, You're coming with me. And I pick Ritz up and put him on my shoulder so he can be my personal prestidigitator.
If you're not
Yeah.
here, you are our presto machine.
Ritz is like holding a little fan up to my head. Keeping me
Hand
cool.
grip. What's the point?
You guys begin your adventure out into the desert. As you start off, the beginning of the journey is actually probably the easiest part. And I'm going to say right now a sentence that I don't think any of you ever expected me to say. I'm so excited we're in the desert!
What happened? Where's Cryo?
I go. I don't want to be
That's
anymore.
like one of those text messages you would get to just
Yeah.
immediately know something's wrong.
Yeah, I have
Blink.
to call the police now, actually.
If you're okay.
I'm sorry, I just realized that Noah looks like Steve from Minecraft.
I am Steve.
You really do. Like, oh my god. I just like looked over and I was like, is that Jack Black? What the
You look like one of those like videos where it'll be like who I would cast in the Minecraft movie.
Which
Sorry.
Simultaneously, you're like blending into your chair, so it kind
That's
of looks
true.
like you just have
Oh,
your
no.
It looks like it would fade from you to like Alex, Scarlett Johansson.
I just moused over to Ray's notes and I'm cackling because Ray just wrote "Bye, Grace" in all caps.
Bye, Grace.
Amazing.
So, as you guys set out properly into the desert, the beginning is the easiest part. The first sort of hour of your journey as you walk away from the coast and you still have some of that wind and air blowing in off of the bay. And eventually, that dies out. And it is hot. You guys are leaving just in the area around noontime. So the sun is directly overhead. Even with your presto and elementalism, it is one of those things that whatever part of your body is being touched by that prestoed article of clothing feels fine. Every other part feels like you are in an oven.
That's why it's
It
water.
is hot and dry. The mist gets sprayed out on you from elementalism, and it evaporates within seconds.
Nava's cooking in her jacket.
Yeah. Actually, if your jacket is prestoed, you might be better off than a lot of the group.
Yes.
It's most
Yeah,
of your
my jacket is
body.
definitely custom.
You got all of it. Just wrap them around you like a scarf.
Listen, I got it easy. I got fucking Under Armour on, man.
Yeah.
Oh my God.
It evaporates in seconds. Who says that I ever stop? I am a sprinkler the entire time.
You are a steamer, is what you are.
Call 1-800
Stanley Steamer.
Stanley Steamer makes your Stanley Steamer makes your home
The
cleaner.
bit stopped being funny 5 seconds ago.
Bring it in.
I also freeze some water into little ice packs for everybody because I
Aw.
grabbed shape water. So I make water, make it into little ice packs, and I just hand them out to people. You guys just have blocks of ice.
You don't. They melt within about 1 minute and 10 seconds.
What? I keep doing that.
That's fine. I'm making it clear to you, as people who most of you have not spent an extended period of time in the desert. The heat in early summer, around noon, case in point, me right now, it is 106 degrees Fahrenheit outside, and the humidity is 0. It is hot, it is dry. Any part of
41
you that is not
Celsius.
actively moist or cold is baking. And any part of you that is moist or cold heats up so fast.
I love Crow keeps bringing things up like he's gonna win against the weather. I'll keep doing other things.
I'm trying to help y'all.
That's a
Making the
risk
mist,
move.
making the ice, it is all helpful. It makes travel
Grab
manageable.
3 different spells.
It is a Selic on your part. You partway through, you're like, I got this. And then, like I'm saying, after like 20 minutes of having to constantly do it, you're like, holy shit.
Nope. Yep, I stop.
Oh, you don't have to stop.
No, I do, because if it's an evaporation immediately, he's all like, all right, I'm just wasting time at this point. We can be hot. I'm just gonna keep myself prestoed.
Be hot.
Presto is absolutely all of your best friends. Pick the biggest article of clothing on your character's body. Imagine it is prestoed. That is your best bet here.
I got a trench coat. I'm chilling.
For those of you who have hoods and hats, weirdly enough, this is also the best time to use them because the sun is beating down on you. Vane, you're in something of a weird situation because your cloak and not your hood, but your cloak is part of you.
Yeah.
It is flesh.
Yeah.
And it is currently having very intense sun beat down on it.
Yeah, see, I was gonna ask about this because, like, already Vane's cloak is kind of like aquatic in some level of understanding, which means I don't assume it's doing super well with no heat or with no water.
It does not feel good.
I can't.
At first, you just
does it count as prestoing it? Is it a thing that I can presto?
No, because it is a body part. So maybe after the first hour, it processes to you that, ow, I think I'm starting to get a sunburn
On the
my
cloak.
It doesn't even have skin. It's like a cartilage.
If
Oh,
you
dude.
ask Selic very nicely to use elementalism on you every 15 or 20 minutes, it will be beneficial to your cloak as you feel it kind of drying out.
Yeah, well, because this is definitely the first time Vane's dealt with the desert. So originally he's like, okay. And then as it goes, he's like, Sully,
Yep.
I need you to hit my cloak.
Oh, sure. He holds out his hand, and there are little embers that come out. That's the fire.
No,
Beckon fire.
Ow,
A thin cloud of harmless embers. Just.
Oh, they're harmless. So it's just a little.
They're
warm.
harmless, but it's still hot. And he's like, no, so you don't understand. Because it's the same thing of like you get a sunburn and then you like get a little too close to like the oven.
Yeah. Oh, you didn't say what they headed with. I'm sorry.
No,
There's the water.
I've never dealt with the desert before. This is bad.
He then like
But
holds
you
out his
use
hand and
that on
just
your
drips
cloak?
water on it.
Thank you. Oh,
There you go.
Oh.
And then I shave water and pull it back and just throw it on him again.
Why
I
does that
reach-
hurt you if he uses it on your cloak?
it's black, so it's really heat absorbent.
Phoebe like puts her head sideways.
It's not.
Dude, the outer part of it is like such a dark purple that it's borderline like. But
The outer part of his cloak is black.
Still weird.
yeah, he's like, hey, it's really heat absorbent. It's just cooking my back.
Oh, actually, I had a good idea. I pull the blanket out of my bedroll, and I press the blanket,
Oh, there you go.
and I just.
Phoebe's just roasting because she doesn't have anything.
They like wraps up in the blanket. He's just like, this is the first time in my entire life that I'm happy to have a wet blanket.
I reach into my bag and I pull out a cute little like bandana like material cloth thing that I got on my shopping trip with Lonnie, and I dip it in some of the water from my water skiing. I have Ritz make it. Oh no, I'll ask Selic to like freeze it as I like put it around my forehead and then freeze the water on it, so I have like a forever ice pack.
That's smart. I freeze it and just there you go. And I already gave him my blanket, so I just look over at Phoebe. Selleck takes off his hat and puts it on Phoebe. And then I presto it.
So I am going to ask all of you to do something for me. This is not a group roll. These are all individual rolls. I need everyone, as you travel for an extended period of time under the sun, to make me con saves. And you can do so at advantage because you all have various means of keeping yourself cool. This is pass fail, Bella, so you can add things to it.
Okay,
It's a save.
Oh, it's not a check, it's a save.
No. I'm very happy with what I rolled.
Okay.
You know, I'm good. The first roll was really good, and I had advantage. I rolled worse.
Well,
All right. I'm going to go down the line, and I'm just going to ask for totals. Vane,
23.
Renava,
16.
Bella.
A 19 and a 20 for a total of 29.
Damn. Selic.
22.
And Phoebe Grace. 3
Three?
total.
At advantage?
this one was a natural one.
Both times?
Oh, I only have a +1 to con saves.
You
It
want
was a 1 and a 2?
I rolled a 1 and a 2.
Well, Phoebe.
Phoebe dies.
No. Phoebe gains 1 level of exhaustion.
Oh,
Oh
great.
no.
Oh.
My rolls are bad enough. What do you mean?
We are using the 2024 exhaustion rules, so it's just a -2 to things.
Yeah. So you have a -2 to all rolls, and then -5 to your movement speed.
Grace is gonna roll a -1. Let's go.
Don't manifest it, please. Actually, I think I'm more likely to roll a 0 than I am a -1.
Now, I would like to ask all of you, please.
Ah.
Pick one member of the group and roll a D100, or pick 2 members and split it.
Oh, I
Anybody
thought you
but
meant
me,
like
man.
we all roll a D100 and we're just rolling for other people.
I'm going to roll the tens place.
I'll roll the 1.
Anybody-
Let's go, Kay.
All right. Bella and Vane.
0.
Stop! What? Okay, last time we rolled together, we got a 1. Now we.
Kay, I don't think you should roll the 10s place
I'm
anymore.
very slowly moving my
I
way
rolled the
up
10s
the
place last
table.
I put together a D100 table for the desert.
Yeah. Yeah, you
And I did not make one negative, and I did not make 100 necessarily positive. I just made it like certain things
Just
could
straight.
potentially happen.
Yeah.
Except for
2, however, is very
Adelaide
negative.
rolls up again.
No. 2, you guys are gonna love this. It gets 5 degrees hotter, Fahrenheit, and re-roll.
All right.
I'm
Hey,
rolling.
hey,
I'm rolling.
hey.
No, we got to re-roll.
Yeah, I was gonna say, no, Kay and I have to do it again. Kay, let's switch this
Well,
time. I'll
so
roll the 10s.
Here's the thing. I made it that way, so if you guys keep rolling 2 somehow
keeps getting
magically,
hotter.
it can just keep getting hotter.
All right, Kay, I'll roll the 10s.
Oh.
Okay. What's the tens place?
Great news.
Thank God I didn't roll.
All right,
God,
give me
I
a
did not
9.
E
2.
Aw.
62.
You got it.
If you had rolled a 0, it would have been 2 again.
Okay. As you guys travel,
It gets 10
Oh,
degrees
which one?
hotter and reroll.
No, this one.
Purple worm.
Jesus, no. As you guys travel, as I have expressed before, it is something of a rocky desert. It is not sand dunes and endless wastes. There's lots of hills and little valleys and plateaus. Just various sort of landscapes that make travel a bit more obnoxious sometimes because you have to go up and down and over things, but also sometimes nicer because there are little small canyons and little valleys and things that detract from the harsh sunlight as you guys are walking. And as you guys go, the direction that you are being taken, Garrett actually has a suggestion for your travel that might make things easier. It will add a couple of hours to your journey, but it will in fact get you all in the shade for at least 3 hours. Which probably would be nice to you. He recommends you go through a deeper canyon between some plateaus, which looks like So, if you look in private talks,
Who wants us to go to the Grand Canyon?
Let's go.
not the Grand Canyon by any means, but a nice
the good
nice
canyon.
deep series of ruts.
Sure.
So, you all do not have to make a second Constitution save as you travel today. You have rolled on one of the paths that will give you rest. God. However, as you travel through this canyon, on the walls, you guys see a bunch of little lizards. Just at one point, you walk past like a whole little family of like dozens of them that they see you and just scatter. Just all across the rocks, sprinting in every which direction.
No.
Real.
Can one of you please roll me a d8?
Got it.
I got a D8 right here.
All right, roll it.
I
Sally.
hope so.
4.
What's
Oh, I'm
wrong?
so glad you rolled 4, actually. Hang on.
Oh no.
It's okay.
4 is a very unlucky number. In
There
certain
is-
cultures.
Yeah.
4 Gila monsters bite you.
No. As you walk past one little crop of rock, there is one lizard that does not flee from you. So you are able to interact with one. And you rolled a desert horned lizard. A hornitoad.
Yes!
I love these little guys.
I love that.
They're so cute. I love holding them in real life.
They're also
Tired of
called
this, Grandpa.
they're also called I'm not kidding, they're called horny toads.
Yeah,
Yeah,
hornitoad.
what they just said.
I said
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
Well, you said horned lizard, but they're
Well, I
also
said horned lizard, and then I was like, a horny toad.
Oh, I'm so sorry, I missed that. I was too excited
You were
about
too
thinking
excited,
about that.
yeah. Yeah.
I'm
So
tired
there
of
is
this,
just
Grandpa.
it is just chilling on a rock as you guys walk past, and it does not freak out whatsoever.
Selic Rudava Neuralink just
Howdy. I
Bonjour.
wave at it.
It looks up at you as you say howdy, and it understands you, and you almost see its mouth just open a little bit, like,
Oh,
what?
I think you look really cool.
It does the lizard push up.
wait, that means it's trying to.
Wow.
That means it's trying to stun on us. That means
You're
it's trying
so
to assert
strong.
dominance.
Yeah, it's trying to scare you.
Stands up.
can we touch it?
I don't know if he would much like that.
Yeah, can you
Uh,
ask?
All right, Mr. Lizard. I want you to look to your right if you are okay with one of us touching you, and look to your left if you would not be okay with that.
You
The lizard
say, I want
immediately-
you to look to your right, and before you specify that it's answering a question, it looks right, and then you say if you're okay with people touching you, and it immediately turns all the way left.
Okay, so you don't want anyone to touch you. I understand. You want us to leave?
Lays really flat, and you watch it kind of like flatten itself out on the rock.
That's not a no.
I want you
Like
to
as it
look.
sits next to it.
If
Yeah.
you want us to leave, look to your right. Well,
Oh.
I just,
All right, well-
I walk up and I kneel and I just, you know,
Yeah.
like, you know what cats do when they just like stare.
Yeah. So it's just sitting next to it, just looking at it.
guys, he wants us to leave.
Cheers, mate. See ya.
Phoebe just kind of looks up at Vern like,
Do they always do that?
Yes. Yes.
Autism.
I really like lizards.
Is there any kind of animal you don't really like, Selic?
Hey.
Yeah.
What animal?
Big ones.
So if this guy just got really big, you wouldn't like him?
Are you gonna turn them really big?
No, I don't have the capacity to do that.
Yeah. I'm not gonna imagine him big. I like that he's small.
Do you not like me because I'm big?
Why would you,
Oh, so
why would
fucked
you
up.
assume that?
I don't know. You don't like big things.
Animals. Are you
Aren't we
animal?
all animals?
While
No.
the grown-ups are doing this, Phoebe's gonna walk over, sprinkle some glitter in front of the lizard, and leave.
Sprinkle it in his eyes.
No.
He starts
Just, like,
bleeding.
tilts its head and then tilts it the other way, and then it does just like
Oh, I mean, it's food.
Oh, you fed
Sugar.
her.
and then it just
It's
starts to all of it up because it's sugar.
Vane has like is keeping close to Phoebe, but he is like completely wrapped up in the fucking wet blanket. Like he's just like
Vane is in babushka mode.
Renava. When you get a chance, could you add this to the page of the animals?
Okay.
As you guys are
Yes.
sitting there.
We're gonna name it.
Oh, I apologize. Yeah, go ahead.
Oh. Renava, you get to name this one.
Ritz
Poor Red.
comes up,
no.
pats Bella, and is like, I DM'd Pulse this to see if he had anything he wanted to do. He says,
Tell it that I shall take it and tame it into a mighty dragon.
I'm not gonna do that, Riz. Don't take it.
Why
It
not?
don't- Because it wants us to leave. It does not want
I will
to go with
convince
us.
it myself if you do not.
You won't do that.
Fucking
It will-
waffles.
I
It
know
will
what
become
will
a
happen
powerful
is
beast.
it will not. It is just a lizard. Do you think that dragons
Wait.
start off as lizards?
His wife is a
They
dragon.
also end as lizards.
No, but
What?
Renava, what you got?
Brioche.
Brioche. Hi,
That's
Brioche.
my mom who named Brioche.
I like that name. Brioche is a good name.
Yes.
Bella, can you let them know that their name is Brioche?
Excuse me. Your name is Brioche now. And you one
Does he
of
want
my
water?
friends wants to tame you as a mighty dragon.
Poor Bella.
I'm gonna have Ritz roll an animal handling check at advantage.
At advantage.
I am handling you! I am handling you! Animal be handled! Oh my
Well,
god!
God
It's a dirty
damn.
20.
What did he
So-
roll?
Dirty 20.
Non-nat 20.
Jesus.
So, after Bella says that, the thing looks at Ritz, and Ritz is just like,
Together, we will become powerful.
He is kind of reptilian looking.
and it kind of just down the rock, and then just up your leg, Bella. and
Oh,
then just up your back, and you're like, and then just into Ritz's hand. And he's just like,
What?
ah!
how did you do that?
Brioche the dragon.
What?
Everyone wants power.
What?
Yeah.
What?
Well,
No.
Ritz,
he's
are you gonna keep the
rename it.
name Brioche?
He's gonna rename it. to
We'll
something
decide
like
if Ritz keeps the name Brioche when Ritz is here, or if he DMs me back. But Ritz now possesses one more great horned lizard.
You know, the last time I saw a bunch of
I
people
asked if he wanted to keep the name Brioche, and his response was hell yeah. It was totally-
Yeah!
You know, the last time I saw a bunch of people crowded around a lizard, they were 7.
You should get out more.
They were-
A lot of
I-
adults like lizards too.
I was 7.
How many lizards were there?
Mm.
Asking the real question.
I once rode a mighty worm.
Oh, I always forget you're here.
When was the last time worms were even seen alive?
Where- They're in the
Have you-
ground all the time.
Oh,
You
different
rode a
worm.
worm. You rode a little pink wriggly worm.
I thought he was talking about the
Oh, no,
ones
a
with the
larger
Y.
worm. A much larger and mightier worm.
What color was it?
Pink.
Chartreuse.
Oh, ew. I don't want to see a chartreuse worm.
That's an alarming color for a worm to be.
Yeah.
Right?
Oh,
Oh,
no.
Pulse has said. Actually, Pulse has said, "Name it dragon."
Oh,
Dragon the lizard.
Hell.
Dragon the lizard.
Listen, it just means you get to save the name Brioche for later.
Yeah, you name
Yeah.
something else brioche,
For something sweeter.
or you can call this brioche behind Ritz's back.
Me and Ray were robbed.
Dragon.
Ain't no way Pulse is gonna remember that he has that lizard.
No.
No, you
it
mean-
will die of dehydration.
Ain't no way this lizard
Broth
is
is
living
gonna kill
past
that
today. Yeah.
You think broth can kill it before it kills broth?
Yes.
Speaking of
Yeah.
broth, is broth
I'm
popped from
scared
the
of
desert
broth.
heat yet?
Ray,
Oh,
we were robbed.
He-
Oh, yeah, did he die?
absolutely died back in town. He is. A
Oh
block
god,
of-
he did!
Oh.
So,
Sorry, Pulse.
you guys.
If the lizard survives, we have a place for it at home.
I only need to hit Broth once to kill him, but that's only gonna happen if Broth lets it happen.
You guys finish out your first day of travel as the night comes, and you are very, very tired. Garrett suggested that since you guys started during the afternoon, you settle down right after dusk. That way you can sleep at the beginning part of the night and start early. So,
Yeah.
as you guys get to the end of this canyon, out back another big hour-long stretch of mostly open desert, you do come to what looks to be just a large cluster of rocks, maybe 80 feet high at its highest, and about, I don't know, a few hundred meters in circumference. And there are little cracks and avenues into it. And Garrett goes up to one of them and kind of turns back to you and is just like, "Follow me." And he just disappears in with one step into the rock. As you guys approach, it looks like just from one very specific angle, you can see a hole down under the rock that is maybe 5 feet wide at its widest, and another 2 feet tall. So you can just slide yourself in.
My mic, I'm so sorry.
Oh, I didn't hear anything. So,
Vane, looking the worst you have ever seen him. His hair is frazzled. He is just damp, and the blanket is pulled up to his nose. He's just this feels like a way that you have a creature that just
Didn't hear
too
that.
quiet. Too quiet.
this feels like a way a creature convinces you to go in its hole, and this is where they eat you.
I push him in. I'm kidding.
You can
Do it!
this is the most off kilter he's ever been. If you shoved him, he would just fall.
There's a moment where you're standing over the hole and Renava raises a leg and is thinking about it, and then she lowers it again.
Okay, I'll go.
Phoebe just goes in.
Yeah, Phoebe just.
Oh, we're debating who's going in the hole. Yeah, I mean, after Phoebe, I'll just go in.
I'm gonna start ritually casting Tiny Hut at the very entrance of this hole. I'm not gonna go in yet, so it should be able to cover everything in the hole and also give us space outside.
It has occurred to me.
So
Is it dark in here? I don't have
it
dark
is
vision.
a hole down into a space that you cannot see all of. It is not like he's just sitting in a hole. So Tiny Hut would not extend all the way into whatever the depth is. You could essentially make yourself I guess it would just still be a dome over the top, which would prevent anyone from entering. So fair enough.
Yeah.
In that case, Runava's the last one to go in, as Runava stays at the entrance to Tiny Hut as the rest of you head in. There's about you just slide down the first 12 feet until you land on a little sandy tunnel under the rock, and then it sort of spaces out further into the dark. But you guys can see through some of the cracks and splits in this rock that it is not just one big rock. It is like it was once an archway that has now been either sunk into the sand or just covered by dirt blowing in around it. And there is a spring down here. There is water. There is like a pond that at its deepest is definitely 15 to 20 feet deep. And there are little rivulets of water that go off into rock in different directions and then just vanish into underground aquifers. And there's a little spot that bubbles up, and there's a bunch of plants and some moss. And Selik, there are tiny fish. Not fish you can fish up.
Damn it, why'd you even say anything?
Maybe like yay big. Because you can look at them, and they're tiny.
That's true. I was messing with it.
There's just dozens of these teeny tiny little like finger-sized fish flitting around in the water, and there's some bugs and stuff that they're eating at.
Garrett.
And most importantly for all of you, it is cool down here. It is nice and cool down here.
Garrett,
Yes?
is this water safe to be in, or is it just for drinking?
If it's not safe to be in, you would not want to drink it.
I mean, is it just drinking water, or are we allowed to?
Please don't fully bathe in it, but if you'd like to put your feet in a bit on that end so we can get clean water out of the spring.
It's all right. Before Vane goes in, I pull out the jug of containment and I put the tip of it into the water and let it just
Suck up a bunch of water.
yeah.
Sick.
So that we have a dedicated amount of very clean drinking water, and then it's like, all right, Vane, you can dip your toes in or whatever you're
With
doing.
no
Just
for
make-
like,
I can
Vane
just make
shuffles
clean
over to the other
water.
side without saying anything, takes the blanket off, and just shoves his entire fucking head in the water.
Just Runava, you cast Tiny Hut over the top, and you come down the rest of the way, and you are immediately just like shocked to A, experience the nice cool, and B, see all of this spread out in front of you.
Is he drowning himself?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
that's unfortunate. I sit down.
Vane pops back up, and like all of his hair just like mats down to his back, and the second water like hits his back, he's like, oh fuck me.
Ritz sits down next to the pond, and he lets Dragon start drinking water from the pond.
There's a dragon.
There's a dragon. Garrett just immediately starts setting out his bedroll on a flat chunk of rock nearby, and gets himself decently set up before he starts setting up a fire for all of you near to one of the cracks that lets in a ray of light that is quickly turning from white and yellow to amber as the sun is rapidly setting. All of you can set up around this pond for your long rest. Restock, not worry about the heat or the weather. Just enjoy the fresh water to cool yourself off. Fill all of your water skins.
I set a lantern on.
What was that?
I was just saying, like, I set up a lantern. You light up the room a little more.
Okay. You get all set. And then Garrett does explain to you all that there is no large creatures can get down here unless they burrow in or unless they come in through that entrance. So you are presumably safe from anything except small, potentially dangerous creatures, of which he says they mostly... Anything that is potentially dangerous would come here during the day to get away from the sun. At night, it is usually empty and unoccupied.
We won't really have to worry about anything coming in through the entrance anyway, so.
Everybody turns in for their long rest after eating a brief meal. Do you guys set up your little tents down here, or do you just lay your bedrolls out?
I just like
Everybody just lays their bedrolls out, gets cozy. Before you guys go to bed, Garrett at one point just gestures to you, Bella, and just turn out your lantern.
Why?
You will see. You turn out the lantern, and he reaches over and he pushes the wood on the fire over so it starts to dim. And as the fire dies and it slowly gets darker in here, there is a vein of quartz in the rock above you. And the moonlight comes in and just sort of reflects off of it at this angle. It just sprays out tiny little pinpricks of light throughout the room. And it's like you guys are sitting there with like a star projector on in the room, just covering the rock in all of these tiny little glows of light. And then a bunch of those little bugs that are flittering around as that light comes in start lighting up as thousands of little torch bugs start to glow in the starlight. It is dimly lit in this cavern at night, enough for you to sleep, but also enough for you all to see without torches or lanterns or fire. And Garrett assures you that the embers and your bedrolls will be enough to keep you warm here under the rock. You all head to bed. I know that there are some of you who want to do something on this first night of rest. So, you guys gonna take any watches, or?
I feel like I was gonna say I feel like paranoia wise there would still be watches.
Okay.
Like we're kind of trained to do watches if we're not in like an inn.
Mhm. In that case, Selig, do you want to do your usual 2 at the end? Okay. Vane and Ritz will take the first.
Actually, I want a specific watch with Selig.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, Selig just takes the last 2 on his own because he trances, or what? He takes the last one on his own.
I take the first one. I take the first one because then I can walk in, eat, and then wake up Vane.
I take the last 2.
Right.
Yeah, it's Unraveling
okay,
takes
'cause
the last
you
2
have the
because I
proper
need
train.
6.
So
Vane will just turn in like half an hour early, but he'll stay up with Selig for a bit.
okay. Do you guys want to have your interaction then now?
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay. So, as everybody goes to sleep or to trance or to various levels of rest, it is just the 2 of you, Zervi, who's wandering around in the dark somewhere,
Haunting us.
and Mr. Picky, who you don't know if he's awake or asleep because he is a plushie.
Is he looking at us?
He is just sitting there, leaned up against Phoebe's bag, staring out into the middle distance.
Fair enough.
Anytime you look away, the head just
like a doll in a horror movie. Just
yeah.
Vane's kind of just sat up on his cot, kind of like looking out at the whole kind of star projection going on, and he just goes, "I owe you."
You owe me?
Yeah, I was fucking baking.
No, it didn't cost me anything, so you don't owe me nothing. I do want that blanket back.
You'll get the blanket back, but I mean, I owe you just for, I don't know, a drink or something.
If you want to, but I didn't expend anything. Nothing was lost. I think we're still even.
That's true. Hey, can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
What's it like having a brother?
Like, just all around?
I asked Runava what it's like having a mom. I mean, end of the day, I grew up in a group that didn't exactly have any of that, so it was kind of more like a school.
What's it like having a brother? I mean, it's very similar to this.
I hope not. I kind of suck.
Yeah. And so does my brother.
That's so?
It's a lot of one of us getting in trouble, the other one either getting them out of it or call them stupid. And a lot of fighting. A lot of fighting. But when you have a brother, that fighting doesn't go anywhere. Because at the end of the day, you're still brothers. It's like a string that won't snap. You can pull it as much as you want, but it's not going to break. It might go through the ringer, but you're still brothers. Nothing will change that.
Then why are you so scared of seeing him again? I know that, you said that you changed, but the string won't break. You're still brothers, right?
Yeah. But I'm just afraid of... I'm not afraid that he won't be my brother anymore. I know that's impossible. We were born on the same day. But I'm afraid... he'll worry. Something that I told him he didn't have to when I left. I promised him he didn't have to worry about me. Because I know he would.
Well, if it's anything like this, and if it's anything what I guess I'm kind of assuming, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say that you saying that didn't change it, even a bit.
How do you mean?
I don't think you telling him not to worry made him not worry.
No. Because once you put it into someone's mind that they shouldn't do something, they shouldn't feel something, they'll immediately be reminded that they can feel that. And they might. It's like saying, don't freak out. Or don't be mad.
Yeah. You immediately
But
tell somebody exactly how they probably should feel.
It's almost like I lied to him. Didn't mean to. But he might not think that. I told him he didn't have to worry when I left. I'm going to pull back up with something he couldn't even worry about. But he might. He didn't expect it. He would never have expected it. But I expected when I saw him next, we'd still have the same face. But we don't.
Guess, let me give you some advice then.
Please.
Don't think good of your brother.
Don't think good of him?
You say don't. But it's just the opposite. You tell somebody not to do something, and they're bound to do it, right?
Situationally, yes.
Don't think good of him. Be ready for him to be so mad. Because then, when he embraces you, if that's what family really is, it's like a pleasant little surprise.
So expect the worst, is what you're saying.
That's why I don't fear the unknown. I just make up whatever the unknown is. That way, when the unknown becomes known, I was already ready for something way worse.
I think you're misconstruing what the unknown is. You're prepping for it, but you can't. You can prepare for many things, and if you make up something worse in your mind, that's something known. But who's to say that it won't be worse? That's something you can't be ready for. You can make up the worst thing in your mind possible. But you'll never know until it shows up. Maybe it'll be worse, maybe it'll be better. We should always fear it, because you never know. It's not something you'd be ready for.
It's a 50-50 shot, really, Sally. It either is or it isn't worse.
Sure. I think once you limit it to something so easy, I assume that it feels like a 50-50, but it never is. But we live different lives.
That's how I'll get through it. You make everything easy, is why it was easy for me to knock on the door when Bella and Ritz were rambling about a plan. It's why I opened my fat fucking mouth, mouthing off to Adelaide. If you break everything down to 50-50 shots, if you break everything down to be an easy answer, it gets a lot easier to just go. So, I'm gonna be honest with you here, Sally. I'm overjoyed to meet your brother. I think he's gonna be interesting. Because if you say that you and I are so different and he came from the same day as you, God, I'd love to see what happened if you weren't you. Because, I mean, that's just looking at a different timeline altogether, isn't it?
He's a lot different than me. He's a lot. And I can explain him, tell you everything I know, everything I've experienced, but why don't you leave it up to that 50-50 shot?
Yeah. I mean, hey. If there's anything that I have learned in the siblings that I've met, never bothered to ask them any of that question, but there's one thing that's always true. No matter how different they think they are, there is always a through line.
Sure. Though I do wonder something
Hit me.
about you. If there's always a 50-50 shot in your mind of something happening, if you always prep yourself or do your prep to make it that 50-50, why do you not try to make the odds better in your favor?
Because at the end of the day,
Why
the
is
odds
it-
can't be better. It either happens or it doesn't.
That's...
But the beautiful thing is, the lovely thing, there's only one way it doesn't happen, and a million ways that it does.
Okay. Go pick up that rock right there. I want to test something.
Bane leans over and picks it up.
All right. Throw it into the water. Okay. You could have missed. Pick up another rock. Walk closer to the water. You see, that made it infinitely easier. While you could have missed with the one back here, you got closer. You took it from a 50-50 shot, maybe even 60-40, 80-20, to a 99% chance that that water was going to have a rock in it. Not everything's a 50-50. I don't think it has to be.
I guess it's easier to look at it as a 50-50. Because it means that I'm equally prepared for things to go my way or to go the other way.
There's a coping mechanism?
Coping, preparation, call it what you want. It's just always been easier for me to be as ready for things to go to shit as they were for things to go exactly as I wanted them to. So technically, yeah, everything's a 50-50. But if I'm 100% ready for either option, it means the odds are never out of my favor.
I have to think on that. I don't think I can understand. But your passion means that you believe it to be true. So I won't tell you you're wrong. I'll just have to think of it my own way.
Easiest way to think about it, there are only 52 cards in the deck. Keep a card in your hand, and suddenly there's 53. The odds are exactly the same in the game, until you introduce a new variable. You cheat, Selleck.
Yeah, you made it infinitely more confusing for me there. Because then it's not a 50-50.
It is to everybody else.
So do you have to explain this to everybody else before you do something?
If I'm honest, this is the first time I've ever tried to explain it, and it sounds exactly as insane as you probably think it does.
Yeah, that's very, very, very confusing.
It's twofold, I guess. It was something that Warren and I talked about. It's why we came up with Cantor and everything. Is if everybody else thinks that the odds are 50-50 and then you cheat, the odds were never different. You just changed the game you were playing.
Okay.
It doesn't make sense, but
I get it. No, I get it. It's about everyone else's perception.
yeah.
You're going against the odds in their perspective, but in your own, you're 100%.
Pretty much. That's why I don't buy Telta's whole thing of fate and shit like that. If you can twist the odds or see the future, there's nothing exactly that you don't see. If I saw every time you cheated in poker, I would win every hand.
So Selleck takes a second, and he thinks about it for a second. Cry off the message or something.
Me who turned off my brain and was preparing for later sections. Oh, okay.
I'm going to kill Vane now.
Yeah, you're ready to roll initiative.
Okay.
I'm ready.
You just
Pull up the pond
okay.
map.
So here.
Yeah.
He reaches down and he grabs 2 rocks. Let's both throw them in the water.
Okay.
See if you have a card in this.
I mean, technically we both do, and he fucking hucks it.
Both throw your rocks. They go sailing. I mean, it's not like you're fastball pitching them or anything. You just casually you're tossing rocks.
Yep.
Sellex clunks into the water, and Vane, yours. And then just smacks into you, kind of like a ding. Ah! on the ground.
I get it. I do understand it now. Because there was a 100% chance that my rock was going in, where yours was left up to if Rook could catch it. Thank you, Rook.
I have good hands.
Now you get it. Regardless. Vane kind of just like aimlessly, he like glances trying to figure out where Rook has gone off to because he knows that he's not showing back up yet. He just goes, regardless, that's how I look at things. And that's how I kind of keep a positive mindset on everything. And I think that maybe, just maybe, you're willing to believe that your brother might cheat.
Cheat? In accepting me? No. You had me understanding. Now I'm just lost.
He like kind of pats you on the head and goes, if there's one thing that I know you can't control, it's what everyone else is thinking. That is truly where there are no odds.
But I thought that... Yep, I'm lost.
You'll be fine. And he kind of like tugs your hat over your eyes.
Oh, I get it. Yeah. Now I
Alright.
can't see, so I can't throw the rocket.
Exactly. Now, eat.
Guess I'll just have to huck it somewhere random. He throws a rock at you.
Okay. Yeah, all right. Thank you, Selig.
See, I missed. I missed.
I'm going to sleep. Eat up so nobody fucking sees you doing weird shit.
All right. Sweet dreams. At least I hope they are.
Me too.
He
So,
goes up. He just
Selig,
holds
My
two
ship is
rocks.
back together.
eat the dreams.
He holds two rocks and he tosses both of them in the water.
One of them stops and just.
Hey,
What?
wait. So like picks up tries to find a flat rock and he tries to
No.
skip it.
Oh, I thought you were gonna throw that at me.
How many skips he get, Cryo?
Make a sleight of hand check.
How many times
Aw,
can I
man.
skip Rook?
Goes across the water, flies onto a bedroll. Ritz is like, ah. No, bruv!
Really quick.
Yes, Renata.
Selig is looking for a rock, and then he reaches over, and a rock is placed into his hand by Zervi.
It's like a perfect
Thank you.
pancake. He just
Thank you,
really,
little
really
baby.
quietly.
You've done me a great service, little baby.
Like nods, like he knows. He's like,
That's a guidance. That's I rolled a 19 plus 2 plus 4, so 19 plus 6, 25.
25. Awesome. Whatever you rolled, I was gonna divide it by 3. So 25 divided by 3. That's how many skips you get. 8, and then on the it goes like it's gonna go for 9, and it kind of tumbles over itself and clunks into the water.
Just a very medium sound. Just yes.
Zervi, almost like he's shushing you, is like, eh.
Sorry.
Just,
He sits back down and finishes his watch.
all right. On to the next watch. Go to bed, Selig. And Ritz takes second watch.
All right, Pulse, time to start role playing.
Okay, so
First, we're going to get a bird and take off its wings and put it on you. Then we need to eat coals.
Dragon, your time has come.
So,
The preparations begin.
Ritz does his watch and then wakes Runava up. His watch was uneventful. Everything was fine. He tried to teach dragon tricks, but apparently the lizard needs to sleep.
Yeah.
And you are left to your devices?
I just chill.
You just chill. So, a couple of hours go by. There's nothing that happens. The bugs start to dim out, and the angle of the moon changes, and the twinkling in the cavern becomes a lot less pronounced. So, the edges of this space sort of get shrouded in darkness instead of all of it being dimly lit, and only like right here underneath the crevice of rock is everything easily visible.
Ooh, I make sketches of Brioche. I refuse to call him Dragon.
Fair enough.
Wow, you're dead naming this lizard.
Oh my god.
Damn.
Episode 40, the episode we get fucking canceled.
So,
Oh my god.
is there anything else you do with this time?
Yeah, at a certain point where I'm like, right. It should be around now that people are fine with waking up. I'll give it another 30 minutes. And I wait another 30 minutes, and I'm gonna.
And
go
it's
wake
the next day.
I mean, it is technically the next day. All right. You go wake someone up?
Yeah, I go wake Bella up.
Okay. Bella, you're woken up. You've gotten
Wow.
your 6 hours of sleep plus like 20 minutes.
As I wake up, like, as I am awoken, I'm immediately, trauma response. I am immediately, like, sitting up super fast, reaching for my weapon.
Good morning.
Is everything's fine?
Everything's fine.
Okay. Sorry, did you need something?
Yes, can we talk?
Oh. Sure. Like
Come on.
here? Oh, okay.
No, not here. He trances.
Okay.
Well, this is why I made the tiny hut just right where the entrance is, so we can still be in the tiny hut, but not within earshot in the hole of everybody else.
I'll just follow after you. In my pajamas.
Step out. Right, so I'm just gonna talk about thoughts. Whether you agree or disagree, it's not particularly relevant because these are what I think and have been thinking over the last little bit. So, you had mentioned a couple of weeks ago that you saw us, Squad 13, as family. So, perhaps you telling me the truth of what you saw shows that you care in a way that you felt remorse for digging into my privacy, things that revolved around me, when you pushed and crossed boundaries and prodded at me as if I owed you something. You didn't listen to the words I spoke because you had convinced yourself that I am a certain way, convinced that I was keeping secrets. Of course, not just you. As you had said, your intent was to protect me. And in your fear said nothing. And I mean, I still agree with what I had told you then. You're kind to the people that you talk to. But in my opinion, that's where the fault lies. You want to appease and save everyone. But the hard pill for you to swallow is that that's not exactly how that works. If you try to satisfy everyone, you ignore everyone's true needs and wants. No one is satisfied, yourself included, and it puts you into positions such as the one you're currently in with me. You wanted to help, and there were multiple moments where you wanted to help. Whether it be me or Selik. But there are some things that should not be crossed. And you had crossed that line. Truth be told, currently, I do not trust you with any amount of my private information. I had shared with you magic that isn't known in this world, and you gave it to an authority figure. I told you about Irande, one of my best friends, and despite your intent being good, you went behind my back and scryed on her. Kept it from me for, what was it, a month and a half? In which, from my understanding, a month and a half is quite an amount of time for somebody who hasn't had a lot of. And finally, I shared with you about Euros and of what I know of him, and you stated you didn't want to be a pawn in his game, and explicitly stated that you wished to kill him. So, if I am supposed to mistrust Euros, someone who I have known for over 100 years, and potentially consider him a threat because he's held information from me, how am I supposed to treat you, someone who I've known for 2 months? Or even further than that, how am I meant to trust you with any further private affairs? Do you understand this dissonance now that I've laid it out there?
You're wrong.
Of which part?
I don't wish to kill your friend. I just won't hesitate if that's the measure that we need to take.
Right. So am I supposed to just simply accept that? Accept the fact that you want to kill one of my best friends?
In my mouth, I don't want to kill your friend. I don't want to kill anyone. I don't want to kill anyone.
Even the Tide Striker?
No. If there was some way that the Tide Striker could go back to being just a regular person, and we could just put her in jail and be done with her like that, that would be the best outcome. Do things by the book, take things slow, and put them to rest in a peaceful way. But I don't want to kill any people. If she chooses to be a monster, if she decides that it's her way or no way at all, sometimes drastic measures need to be taken. And clearly, she has made that choice. Clearly, she has decided we either do what she wants, or she'll kill everyone and everything we care about. All I'm saying is that if your friend turns out a similar way, that sometimes we gotta make some more hard choices.
I merely didn't like that one of the first things you had mentioned about him, knowing that you don't know much about him, was that you would be completely fine with killing him. Do you have a childhood friend?
I do.
And if he gave you a map that took you to anything that you ever wanted in life, but it was dangerous and he didn't give you all of the answers, and when you one day meet him again and maybe he's a little kooky or maybe a little bit changed, would you want to do that?
A little kooky. Nava, are you hearing yourself? Do you see the kind of situations we've been in? The dangers that we've been in for this game that your friend has put us in. This is not a little kooky. This is not a little joke, a silly little time. This is our lives and other people's lives that he's playing with.
Is he playing?
That's... I don't know.
How can you be so sure?
I'm not.
You once mentioned if he was able to, then he would. But what if he's in a situation similar to Yurunde? Maybe he wishes so badly, but he's indisposed in some way, only able to put these little things out there, not able to give any information. I don't want him to die, regardless of if he's changed or not. Because if he is changed, then maybe I can find a way to bring him back. Perhaps
And
that's
if you
what you're
can't,
thinking. The only thing I can do is try. That is the only thing I have continued to do for years and years of my life. Which says a lot because I'm not generally one to try.
I don't think that's true at all. Trying is all you ever do.
Trying
That's all I've
was
ever seen
something-
you do.
Trying wasn't something I have always done. I had to learn to try.
Well, something you learn about trying is that sometimes you fail.
Oh. I am very well aware of failing. I have received no information about Euros, Irande, my mother, my father, my siblings for years. I have failed more than you could fathom. I have fought more battles than you could fathom. I've died more times than days you have lived. I understand fail.
But you refuse to look at it when it comes to Euros. You refuse to accept that there's a reality where you fail to change him if he has changed.
Because I don't want to give up on him. Just as I imagine you would not want to give up on any of us. You don't know him.
I don't.
I do. Or at least I did. And I want to hold on to that, because it's one of the few things I can hold on to. I loved him, Bella. And if that affection is misplaced, so be it. But I at least want something to hold on to. On those dark days of the long night, all I could think about is family and friends and the people that I wanted to get back to. And that was what led me to keep trying.
I'll reiterate again, I don't want to hurt your friend. I don't want more people to die. All I ever want to do is protect people. I just want to make the world a better place.
Then don't throw your own life away while doing so.
I'm not throwing my life away. I don't want to hurt your friend, but if he threatens your or our safety, if Maddie were to threaten your safety, I wouldn't stop. I wouldn't hesitate to put an end to it. Because I have so cruelly been labeled, been pegged as a wall. And you know what? That's cruel. You know why that's cruel, Bella? Bella, I'm so stupid. I'm getting too into it. Do you know why that's cruel, Runava? Because you know what a wall does? When shit hits the fan, it stands and it watches it all happen. It either stands and watches lives fall or it falls.
So what do you wish to be? If you don't have an answer, I do.
You know what I wish to be?
I do.
Go ahead.
You wish to be Prashana Bella Dreamus. Now, I don't know much about the Drenus name. However, I've gone past the city that they reside over, and I hear great things all around, and I can imagine the kind of pedestal you are put on. You wish to live up to that name. You wish to be her, and perhaps you don't realize, but when you're not poking and prodding, when you're the one up front protecting Squad 13, being the one to give a pep in the step, you are her. As I said, you're already good. So in your pursuit for greatness, don't forget how to be good. So, don't be a wall that watches and breaks down or watches others break down. At the end of the day, just be you. It's a moral in many children books. But becoming an adult, things are forgotten along the way.
If there's a way to solve whatever situation is going on, you and your friend, without anyone dying, I'd like to take that route. I should have made that clear.
I would as well. I have done enough dying and I have witnessed enough death for many lifetimes, honestly.
I can't comment on or compare to how many millennia or lifetimes you've lived, but I think I'm just tired of people holding on to power and using it to play games with people's lives.
Why do you think I don't enjoy authority figures? A lot of the time their intent is good, but their means are terrible.
That's what I meant when I said I refuse to be a pawn in Euros's game, whatever it may be.
Well,
I don't know their intentions, but I don't want to have to kill them, but I will not be a part of the game.
how about this? 3 conditions. Call it a way to make it up to me. 1, You never go behind my back and look into my private affairs. 2, if you do find any information that revolves around me, my friends, or family, you tell me immediately. At your earliest convenience. 3, I'll take into consideration the things that you said. If things change and they get to the point of no return, and I am unable to, for whatever reason, take care of him, I will look to you. Prashana Belladrinas.
He'll look to me.
If things go from the worst possible case to the worst possible case, I am capable of killing him. But you have a resolve.
What can I do? I'm just a wall.
When walls fall, many people die.
Well, if Cloud Breach taught me anything, a lot of people die even if they stand.
True. The wall doesn't see all after all. They're only able to do what they can. They can only do their best. And they can only do their best as long as they continue pushing forwards.
Why are you consoling me? This is supposed to be a conversation about the things I've done.
Well,
Wrong.
yes, but I'm not particularly good at the whole emotion thing, and also I didn't want to leave with the impression that I hated you or something like that.
You're wrong again. You're actually really good at the emotions thing. A lot better than some people I've seen.
Well, when you spend your formative years, if you grow sad or angry and thunderstorms start to brew, you do end up learning 1 or 2 things. Plus, I have a number of years on you.
As you are so eager to proclaim at every given opportunity.
I am 147 after all.
No, you're not.
No, I'm not.
– 147 years is a lot of years, but not enough to explain all of the things that you claim to have lived through.
Time does work a little bit differently when you're in a different plane of existence. So I'm at least 147.
You see, the Westwood is not a different plane of existence. That's where you say you're from.
I was in the Shadowfell for a number of years. I am from the Westwood. But things happen. People change. And time changes, and we continue to push onwards. Because that's the only thing we can do.
Right. You're sure you don't hate me?
I am sure I do not hate you. Honestly, if I were to hate somebody, there's one particular person in mind that I do, but to be honest, I'm far too tired to hate at this point.
Are you talking about Vane?
You got me. Oh, how unfortunate. I so wanted to push him down this hole when he was standing before it. But I was such a good person and I didn't. Oh, what a shame. What a missed opportunity.
I think he's pretty nice.
He has his moments.
You gotta get to know him.
True. He makes me think of my little brother.
Damn. Little
that
brother
he's-
zoned.
Well, I mean, it's just the way that Sienna and him react to things and the way they hold themselves, how they're honestly hard workers, but they don't let people know.
Sienna?
Yes, Sienna.
Can I ask you something?
Yes.
I know I'm not I know you don't trust me with any details about your private life, but if you would be willing, I'd like to know the names of your family members and friends so that when we find them, I'll have a name to put to the face.
Sienna Barisiton is my younger brother. 15 years younger. Nove Barisiton, they're 21 years older than me. My father's name is Homa. My mother's name is Otis. And you know Urende and Euros.
Thank you.
Do you guys proceed back into the cave? Into the deeper portion? No. A. Peak cinema. B. Daylight has started to reach the sky. Hasn't reached the cave yet, but as you look up through the cracks into the firmament above you, starting to turn little shifts of gold. That deep gray of morning is starting to break through towards dawn, and everyone is waking up because you all went to bed early. So you all can get up just now during the gray hours. begin your journey again. Several new perspectives and discussions having been had. We'll say all of you, except for Phoebe, wake up just fine. Phoebe is still asleep as the rest of you begin gathering your things. And all of you notice that even though she set it aside before she went to bed, even though it was tucked off near her bag, as she starts to stir from her sleep, none of you saw her grab it. But she wakes up. Her rifle is in hand. Begin your trek into the desert for day 2. Start off. There will be no roll for this first chunk of travel. No con save. You are able to move through the early morning hours with your various magical things attached without risking a con save. Phoebe, you lost your point of exhaustion through eating in your long rest. So, as you set out, I would like to ask some of you, please, to roll me a D100. Let's do a lovely combo.
You don't
Right.
want me to roll.
Out. Grace is out.
You don't
Right.
want me to roll.
All right, you two.
Which do you want?
10s.
I'll take ones.
Come on, Ray, get a 0.
5!
55.
It's really funny. If we had flipped that, it would have been the exact same outcome.
So,
Let's see if I would have rolled a 0 again. I would have rolled a 10.
let me double check here. Ooh, as you guys set out, after a few hours, as you are all walking, I'm just going to roll a d6 for this. So, Vane, you, as you are walking, don't worry. You're just the one of the group who stumbles over something. You just trip over something that you didn't see.
Oh, I found the body. Oh no.
You encounter the finger guzzler. You lose a couple fingers.
No.
Oh my god!
Oh,
the
no,
finger
it's a
guzzler,
body.
Jesus Christ.
It's my body. I tripped over my
It-
body.
It
This
is a
isn't
body.
Sins.
It's not your body. You're alive. It is a body, however. You didn't
Oh.
spot.
Oh fuck! I actually tripped over a body.
It is. You trip over a bone that is part way out of the ground, and you unearth more bones attached and some ligaments still remaining to an adventurer who was not as successful crossing the desert as all of you. There's a backpack, some various remains of clothes, nothing wearable, nothing identifiable. Dental records do not exist in the world of Starlost, so this is just a lost
What's in the
soul.
bag? Maybe he's got an idea.
Just true resurrected.
Do you want to search? Do you want to reach into the bag?
Yeah, I mean, Vane kind of has that moment, like he trips over and like looks back. He doesn't say anything. He just goes, "Fuck," like just kind of like that moment of just like, "Sorry, son of a bitch," like. And then yeah, he doesn't really. If anybody's behind him, then obviously you notice, but he kind of does just silently start picking through the bag to see if he can find an ID.
Can I detect magic to make sure that this thing isn't about to raise up?
You can. And Vane, you just casually reach into the like tattered remains of this bag. There is no ID. There are some papers that seem to fall apart at your touch. They are far too sun and wind worn to remain in one piece, let alone be legible. You do feel your hand bump against something cold, glass, and as you reach in, you pull out a healing potion.
Last rides.
You can add 1 potion of healing greater to your inventory.
Crowd, would it actually affect too much if I did just do like a respect, like little baby pour, like a pour one out for him, you know?
You can do a pour one out for him of this potion and still use it. Yes.
Yeah. So Vane, yeah, he stands up and he's just sorry for it, mate.
Give him a little dribble and then
Take
tuck it
find
away.
wherever you're trying to go.
Garrett at the front, like, didn't stop for a long while and then turns back and is like, "What's the hold up?"
Nothing. Found something.
Phoebe standing next to you, looking down at the dead body. Did you ritual cast or did you just cast detect magic?
I can do it at will.
Oh, that's true. You can. It's not gonna come to life. He's dead.
I mean, Phoebe can just keep it up. Also, it's not a bad thing to have up.
Okay.
What is Phoebe seeing on us?
We've been through this already. She did it in the first episode I was
Every
here.
time. Every time we have to do it.
No.
You guys begin your journey again, walking, Mr. Picky rolling through the sand alongside you.
Forgot he rolls.
As you go, this time, as the sun comes up, I will need another con save at advantage because you have all of your various ways of staying cold.
Oh, no.
So, above
Roll
table,
some-
I'll just tell you all now that this is the sort of effect is revealed. DC is 10.
I roll so
Oh.
bad. I don't wanna.
Crow, I would have to roll a 2.
I would have to roll
You might
double
roll a
nat
two.
ones.
You might
Actually,
roll
sorry.
double nat one.
I would have to roll specifically, yeah, double nat 1 because I have a +8.
Yeah.
Holy shit. I
Wow,
rolled
it
a
was. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
I rolled a natural 20 and a natural 1.
I rolled
Oh,
a 2 and an 8. I have a +1 to con saves. That's still not enough.
I did not roll.
1 point of exhaustion.
I did not roll 2 nat ones, but man, those sucked. I rolled a 5 and a 2, so 14.
I'll be
10
so
and a
glad
1.
I'm not playing wild magic this time. I'd be surging all over the place.
Oh god, I'm surging everywhere.
Phoebe, you get a point of exhaustion. All the rest of you are okay. Grace, it is now your turn. Do you want to do 10s or 1s? I'll do the other one.
No. I roll so bad, Cryo.
It's okay.
There's no minus to this. It's just
I
is a
know.
number.
Grace, do you
roll
want to hand it over to me and I'll roll the 10s, please?
I'll
I'm just
roll
kidding.
ones. I don't trust you to roll either. You keep rolling stupid.
Katie, you want to roll the 10s?
Oh, not anymore. I keep rolling stupid.
Cubone, do you want to roll the 10?
30s.
8.
38.
The Tide
Alright.
Striker shows.
I
Well,
will cry.
Because you rolled a 1.
So, actually, we are going to reroll.
Okay.
It went up by 5 degrees.
No.
It did not go up by 5 degrees. It just landed on a thing that you're not doing this session.
The Tide Striker shows.
The Tide Striker shows.
Is Dragon still here with us, by the way?
Oh, yeah, he's absolutely still with you. He's riding in Ritz's hood.
Cool. So
I
also
rolled a
on my
1. If you rolled a 0, I'm gonna call the police.
You rolled a 1?
Yes.
Grace.
Cryo.
Good God.
Cryo.
We rolled 11.
Okay.
I like giving you a brief moment of panic, though. Ooh!
I will get up and walk away.
Okay. There is, as you guys are walking, who's got the highest passive perception? I think it's Vane and Selic. 16, 15.
16.
Oh, so Phoebe and Vane notice first. It gets a bit brighter for a second. You kind of are like, what the hell? And you look up, and there is the sun. And then off a few other degrees, there is a little streak of
There's
light
another sun.
moving across the sky. No, there's a streak of light moving across the sky. And then Selleck, you also notice it, especially because you kind of see them look up and you're like, huh? Another one. And there's, looks like a shooting star coming across the sky.
That's not good. If you can see it during the day, that's not good, Cryo. If you can see a shooting star during the day, it's bad.
Renava,
Very
you pull the
bad.
spyglass out to look at it, and you try to line it up, and you cannot because it is going too fast. Because you guys see it for maybe all of 10 seconds before into the desert off to the east. A meteor.
start running in
just
that
a
direction. I would say I start running in that direction.
They still call
Start running.
Stimson just immediately.
You guys all start heading in that direction.
Renava
Can I ask?
is a light jog.
Oh, that's perfect, actually. In that case, Runava, since you're the one moving slowest of the group, can I ask you to make a perception check for me?
Can I get the help action from Zerby?
Sure. Actually, yes, Zervi would definitely be helpful here.
Runava is now legally blind.
A total of 8. I rolled a 3 and a 4. Grace, what did you do?
Exist, apparently.
That's what you get for being mean to Vane.
Sarcastic.
Sarcasm's still mean.
Oh, actually, I think Phoebe's moving slower than Runava.
Is Phoebe not capable of moving faster than
reduced.
Runava?
You're not capable of moving
Oh,
faster.
Because I have a -5.
In this case, because of that, Rhea will let you roll once more.
Thank God. Thank God!
I'd offer to roll. I'm not sure you want me to at this point.
They're right there.
23.
Thank them.
23? Damn!
I rolled a
Significant
natural
improvement.
19.
There you go.
Thank you, Grace.
I'm sorry.
No, it's
As
that was
everyone
funny.
starts heading off in that direction, sort of rushing through the rocky caverns towards this meteorite that crashed in the distance, you sort of slow down to let Phoebe keep pace, and also because you are not sprinting in the desert. And you notice off of like a tree limb in the distance, a dying piece of scrub brush, a bird that sort of watches you. This black and white bird that kind of watches you from a distance, and then as you start running, it just takes off with a.
Is it big?
It's like yay big, like a bit bigger than a pigeon, but not huge.
Does it look familiar in any? Does it
You can
remind
make
me
a
of?
nature check.
Yeah, I'll do that. I'll also message Bella about it. Because I know Bella's in front.
Hmm.
Damn. 22.
22.
Yep.
You've definitely seen this kind of bird before. You don't know the common name for it. You know it's not a crow or a raven. You know that they're smart and sometimes they're kind of mean.
Oh, does it remind me of when we were at we saw that little shrine on the roadside?
Yes, it does.
You hear the layered voice in your head, Bella. You know the bird from that little thing on the roadside while we were traveling towards Kilby that one time?
No.
It's like a just a black bird. I think it likes shiny things. And then you had stopped and like prayed to it. Something about a god.
Oh,
And then
okay.
Dra-
Yeah.
Yeah, it's watching.
Okay.
Okay.
Is that bad?
I don't know. It's a bird that's watching us. It flew away.
It did fly away. You can't see it now, wherever it flew off to.
Sorry.
It's thrown away at this point, but
The fact that you still had your accent on the way you said it, it had like the he's peeking, he's peeking. It flew away, flew away.
Fuck
They're going
off,
to be.
Noah.
So, you guys, number one, those of you who run there are going to have to make me another con save. You can keep your advantage, but
I have to.
24.
you're not running there, Phoebe. You're
I
following
don't
behind.
think Phoebe
the
can. I don't think
captain.
Phoebe can run at this point.
I mean, you can.
16.
Just 10 feet slower than if you.
22.
22.
Fine.
You don't have
16.
to. You can walk.
Just leave me here to wither. It's fine.
If you point the gun at the ground,
I don't have
jump over
repelling
it.
blast. That would not work.
go ahead, rocket jump.
So,
Yeah, you shoot it at the ground with repelling
three
glass,
of
and
you
you're like,
who
how did I
ran
do
there,
here?
did you all pass?
Yep.
Okay, cool. Realistically speaking, movement-wise, you're all the same.
We are not.
Isn't Selleck faster than me?
Selic, oh
Yep.
yes, Selic is the fastest. So Selic, you would get there first.
We have 35.
Selic, as you get to this hole and you look down into it, roll me a d10.
The 10.
Wait,
Sounds
alright.
good.
Did it
Small
do
crater.
the sand glass thing?
Oh, it absolutely did.
Oh, that's
Yes!
awesome.
I'm gonna do the description all in a second once I know what's going on. 7.
We know
Seven.
what landed.
It's a spaceship.
Ooh,
It's a body.
I think you'll enjoy this. As you guys get there, you guys come running up. Selic, you are ahead of the pack by a good distance because every turn you have 10 feet on them, and it would take many turns to get there. So you're like at least 100, 120 feet ahead of the pack when you start running up to this thing. And there is shards of this fulgurite, this rapidly emulsified sand that turned into glass, sticking up in all sorts of directions. It is pretty and dangerous looking. It is this alien appearance. It doesn't even look like when lightning hits sand because there is none of that warp to it. It is like a splash just turned itself into an art piece mid-explosion, and at the center of it, there is a stone that is rapidly sort of crumbling apart.
Oh,
And-
how big is it?
Maybe like the size of a small chest, like yay big. Sort of is crumbling.
Rook, go get it.
All right. Walks down there. He gets almost all the way to it, and then you just hear, "Tss, hot, hot," and he backs up a bit. And he comes back forward and just, okay.
Omnitrix is inside.
And you guys come running.
Hot. He's got
Starting
immunity to
with-
fire damage.
He's dramatic.
That must be
Fine.
real hot.
Yeah. And then he reaches in and he brushes some of this crumbly rock off. And inside, he pulls out what just looks like black cloth comes unspooled. He kind of holds it up and just puts it on his head like a hood and turns back to you and is just like, ta-da!
I don't
Comes
think
walking
you
back.
should have. Okay. Are you blind now?
Oh my god.
The
we
rest
found
of you all come
Superman.
running up. No, he has it on like a hood, like he's like a nun. He's walking
Hood
casual.
over a bag.
Oh, what's that?
It was in the rock.
I called
Oh, it's a-
dibs.
It's a black hood.
You already got the potion.
No, it's a yeah. He holds it up.
You don't know about that.
And-
I'll cast Identify on it.
You just full cast Identify on it?
Yeah. I'll use the
He'd,
spell slot.
he holds it up and it just looks like maybe like a big handkerchief size. So for him, it's a good little like shawl that he put on. Selic. It is, as you cast Identify on it, a portable hole.
oh fuck yeah!
He just holds it out and like touches it and just, oh, please take that
What's
off.
going on?
But I look cute.
Please take that off.
Okay.
It's like a
He takes and just
As you fluff it, it just expands until it is just a big, like, tablecloth sized thing. And Rook is just like, how did all that fit on my head?
We got a big head.
Oh.
So like just like holds it out and just, Bella,
Yeah.
go pick up something heavy. Not a person.
Find a rock, I guess. Boom, 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 boom.
And so like puts it on the ground. Toss it in.
As he puts it on the ground, it does just look like a black circle on the ground.
Ow! I just hit my mic with my finger.
Vane
Yeah,
watches the
literally.
rock go in, crosses the seas near Runava, takes 2 steps to the right.
What?
Hey, no one fall in this. It's a portable hole.
Where does it go?
Oh, cool. Well, it's just there. You can see the bottom
It's-
of it.
It's a very large version of like a bag of holding.
Why can't we go in there?
Because there's no air. Actually,
Oh, it's open.
Yeah, it's open. So.
When it's open, it is just a hole. It is just a 10-foot deep black hole.
I push Vane in. No, I'm kidding.
I
Try
drop
me.
in.
What do you do?
I step in.
You just jump in.
Oh.
nope. Well, I should
Casually
specify.
just jump
Now
in.
she's dead.
Bella, don't jump in. Me, don't jump in. We both have bags of holding.
Oh, it breaks that shit.
It's. I mean, you identified it, so you would know. It's if you put it in a bag of holding, then it destroys both items. But you can put a bag of holding in a portable hole.
You can't.
It's just
Placing
a portable
inside.
hole inside an extra dimensional space instantly destroys both items and opens the hole
Yeah.
to the astral.
But not the
Yeah.
other way. That's funny.
Not the other way
No,
around. yeah.
it is the other way around because bag of holding, placing a bag of holding inside an extra dimensional space created by a handy haversack, portable hole, or similar item instantly destroys
Yeah.
both items.
So each of those items
both of those
specify
say
the other
on-
items. So
Yeah.
yeah. So you cannot.
Phoebe will take 2 steps back.
Nava,
What?
are you dead?
No.
You can see Runava.
I know.
Yeah, it's
I process.
Runava, are
Oh,
you dead?
yeah.
Runava just looking out
She
of the
also
hole at you.
answered me the first time. So.
Oh yeah, because
Right,
it's 10 feet
okay.
deep.
Do you feel like you're gonna die?
No.
Nernava, can you make it out of there?
No.
No.
I can't reach down.
Please.
If I try and help you, I could fall
like
in
laying
and
on the
create
floor.
a
He's
portal
like-
to the astral plane.
He's like, Phoebe, hold my ankles.
Okay.
Phoebe holds
Runava
her
can
ankles.
teleport.
Phoebe sits on his ankles.
But that expends energy. So, like, what if she needs to teleport later?
She's
Yeah,
also
you're right.
like,
Fun, silly.
You're right. I'm sorry.
also it's only 10 feet deep. Vane can reach her if she reaches
Ritz,
up.
Ritz, as you're reaching in there, is like, he goes over to Vane. Just get out of there. Get out of there. Silly. Get
I'm
out of there.
helping.
Move. Ushers you like away.
Phoebe would weigh enough to keep Vane from slipping.
That is true. But Vane, do you move for Ritz?
Yeah.
He just grabs
Say,
the edges
if he
of the
starts
hole.
slipping, Phoebe's just moving off of his legs. Like,
He
nope.
casually grabs the edges of the hole and just goes, "Don't panic." And then he just voomp and closes the hole. Runava, you're just in the dark, in no air for a second, and then
What
he
are you
closes it and
doing?
immediately just goes, voom, and you just fall out of it.
out.
Well, I was.
Hands it to you. Hands it to you, Selig.
Oh. And the rock comes out, I assumably.
Oh yeah, Runava and a rock
Giant
tumbling
boulder.
out.
Renava comes out concussed.
Runava, you come out and there's a rock next to you.
How do you do that?
You just wave it out if you want everything out of it.
I had him make a check.
Oh.
Well, cool. Who wants it?
I want it.
Fuck.
Here. I already have a bag of holding. I have no use for this.
Vane did call dibs. I used
Also-
disguise self,
Also,
and I make
you
myself
only
look
have a
like
bag
Vane.
of holding.
Yeah, I was gonna say it might not be wise to keep multiple extra dimensional objects on one person.
Like Vane did call dibs. I use disguise self, and I make myself look like Vane, and I take
Oh.
the portable hole.
Cheeky.
Oh, well.
Bang,
Above
why are you
table.
such
I'm like, above table, Noah did call dibs, and again,
I'm
it
just
might
joking.
not be
I'll
wise.
give it to him. Don't worry.
Okay.
No, don't worry.
Above the table.
I just
Of
wanted
the,
to
of the
use
loot that
disguise
has been
self.
given
On
out.
the table, Vane sees that happen. Just, why are you such an asshole, Vane?
Of the table. I already got a magic item this session, actually.
I just wanted to use disguise self. Like since you called dibs, I wanted to do that.
That's
just
a
like,
good
no matter
one.
what
That's
it
a
was.
good- That's a
Really
great
good.
bit. The funny part is you're too tall to be Vane, so even
Oh, yeah,
with
no.
I
this
could
guy
be a
self,
foot shorter.
you're taller than me.
You're just a slightly taller vein.
7-foot tall vein.
The cooler Vane.
The
No!
cooler vein. The cooler
I'm just Vane, a few
Vane.
inches taller with
Taller
sunglasses on.
You hand it over to Vane, and Saul just enjoy. He goes, "Enjoy it, Bella," and points over at Vane.
You guys
Thanks.
did. You guys did just roll that a meteor crosses the sky and crashes in a direction that you're headed. A mysterious entity has gifted the party a rare item.
Did I
loot
roll
drop.
last time we saw that bird thing? Like what it was representative of?
You had already ran. Oh, you did. You knew what it was.
Yeah.
You were the one who explained it to the party. It was a shrine to Ariakata.
All right, sorry, I was running. By the way, it was probably Arakata who was watching and might have bestowed upon us this gift. So I guess we have to make sure we use it in a way that would honor him, and by that we have to use it in a way that would be funny and cool.
Well,
So
Oh, I
Give
can
it to
fucking
Renava.
do that.
that is why I also agree that Vane, you should be the one to carry it.
you do owe me a magic item. Hand it over.
You talking to me?
What?
Yeah, for Vane. You do owe me a magic item. Hand it over.
What
Hand-
if?
He hands you the potion from earlier.
I was kidding, but
What if?
no, you can have it. I'm kidding.
Fill it with glitter. Go
Nope.
into Mr.
No.
Williams' office. Shake it out.
I
No.
hand you back the potion. I don't need the magic item for this. You did call dibs.
Like, to be fair, you can put anything in my hole whenever you want.
All right, I regret finding this. I regret rolling a 7.
I'm sorry. I did that one to myself. I'm sorry.
Notice the little pop up on the side. No one liked that.
No one like that.
Speak for yourself, Buckaroo.
So, you guys begin a little bit more travel, and then you stop for a long nap in the shade of another sort of big plateau as Garrett sets up a lean-to so that you guys can set out again once the sun starts to set and travel for a bit longer. As you guys wait out the hottest part of the day, thanks to various you do Tiny Hut. Thanks to Tiny Hut especially, you guys are comfortable. You guys get to just rest and relax. You have all of your various water that some of you can presto to taste like nice things. Mr. Piggy sits on top of the tiny hut. Just because.
Pop off, King.
And then you guys set out again in the late afternoon as the sun is starting to go down. And
Phantom Steed.
ooh, wise. You summon him.
Oh no.
I forgot his name.
Oh,
Hugo.
It's
Hugo, that's right. You summon Hugo. He just he appears as sand whips itself up into bone and just forms smoke that drifts off of it, and then he just this super intimidating summon in the desert sun, and then all of a sudden just it's
I cast
hot.
Oh goodness.
What do you do?
I cast silence on him.
He literally just it's hot.
Thank you.
Renava?
Hmm?
I think I'm in love with you just for doing that.
Don't be.
I push Vane into the silence.
Not in front of Selic.
I push Bella into the silence.
You do not.
You
I
guys,
do not.
Due to traveling in the late afternoon now, will not need to make.
I
another roll.
put Phoebe on top of Hugo.
You
Oh,
push.
Phoebe!
You push Bella and she lets you.
I was gonna say, can you?
She lets you is the ultimate flex.
I have a -1 to my strength. I'm not pushing shit.
You push Bella, you go backwards.
You guys begin your travel. Eventually, silence wears off, and Hugo is just like.
How do you remove the vocal cords from something that doesn't have vocal cords?
The
How does-
name.
How does he have asthma?
Why couldn't you summon a better horse?
He's right here. You're the reason he has anxiety.
He didn't know me before.
That's not true. He had anxiety when he first showed up.
Yeah, I
I
know.
don't have anxiety.
Yeah, you do.
I have an arrhythmia.
You don't have a
Yeah.
heart.
Oh, God!
Mr. Selic,
Yeah.
are all of your summons this
Stupid.
strange?
Rook.
Hello!
I don't know, ask him.
The
I
way you
like
said
that
that, like Rook shows up with a top hat and a cane and starts doing a little dance.
Hello, my baby! Hello, my baby! It's really funny because that's what I was imagining. Not the top hat, just the song.
Yeah.
He starts singing.
I don't know, ask him.
See, I like that one though.
See, he's
Oh,
about
are we
as
talking
strange-
about how I'm better than the horse?
Yeah.
He's just about as strange as the rest of you.
That's true.
Wow.
You better
That's-
be talking about Rook.
I don't really know how to feel about that, Phoebe.
Talking
I
about,
think
talking about
Okay.
Rook.
Okay.
Look.
Bella's response.
Oh.
Okay.
He's
Okay.
got a monster mouth. He's
Just gestures to all of Vane.
what's wrong with me?
She said you're 8 feet tall.
Oh,
You might just pick that up.
Damn it!
why is that a bad thing?
What?
It's not. You
Hey,
just-
to be fair, she
That-
just gestured to all of me. So
Well, I get that.
what
Like-
the fuck?
I'm just kidding.
What? Not all of my summons are strange.
I mean,
Do you have
two for
others?
two.
No.
Do you have more than two?
Okay. Well,
Rook's fine. And Hugo just has some issues.
Hugo is
He has-
very
he has-
strange, and Rook
has
is
some?
objectively evil.
That is true. I am evil.
That's fun kind of evil.
I like killing and maiming and doing terrible, terrible things to people's souls once
You're
they.
not
I've seen
helping.
Mr. William after pulling 5 all-nighters, and he didn't complain nearly this much.
Don't worry, Hugo. I also think you're strange, but less than everyone else.
I don't think he's strange. I just think he needs to shut up.
Strange.
All right, never mind.
I'm a skeletal horse.
Am
There's
I-
nothing normal about me.
Am I supposed to feel bad for the horse?
I like that he
Oh.
sounds more
Okay.
pathetic than he did last time. You've
will
made him
sound
like
more
higher
pathetic every
pitched.
time.
Desert. We're in the desert. It's hot. He's whining.
You guys do
Windy.
the rest of your day's travel. And it gets to be nighttime, and you continue walking throughout some of the night as Garrett wants to get as much distance as you can off of the refreshment from your nap before you finally settle down. He kind of turns back to you all and is like,
If we make good pace, then we will get there sometime in the morning. We're not far, but I don't know if we can get there tonight.
Let's quit his speak. It's also, I really don't want to walk in the desert anymore, speak.
Would you like to push through until the morning and then rest?
How likely
No.
are things to kill us in the ruins?
I have never seen things in the ruins that are not Stormridden researching it.
I also have tiny hut, do not forget.
That's so right. We should push on.
Which is safer? Stopping here or pushing through?
Stopping here means more travel in the sun, which is dangerous. But not stopping means being more tired when we arrive.
Listen, historically, we have not had the best luck with being safe around ruins. I think maybe we should be fully rested when we get there.
I
Historically,
agree.
Bella, I feel like I've been grilled. And I would really like to move when it's not ass fuckingly hot.
Oh, literally.
Well, you're gonna have to do a lot of that on your way back to the boat.
Let's get you an
Anyways,
umbrella.
so-
Bane gestures to the fucking desert. By all means.
Oh, Vane, maybe you can go in
Yeah.
the hole. In the
Did you say
portable
there's
hole.
no air?
Oh, is there no air?
I don't know.
And yes, I meant get you one right now in the middle of the fucking desert.
Why doesn't he just wear the portable hole?
That's
It
a
only
good idea.
becomes a hole if it's laid flat. You just wear it like a cloak.
You have a blanket on.
Yeah.
How thick is the material of the portable hole, Cryo? When it's not
Very
a hole,
thin. Very,
very
thin,
thin?
like linen.
to protect you from the direct sunlight.
I've made my opinion known. If I'm outvoted, I'm outvoted.
I think we don't want to be there exhausted.
Okay.
What does everyone else think?
Phoebe half comatose on the horse.
I
Phoebe's
believe it
dead.
is-
Phoebe's dying.
Bing. Nah, she's not dead, but she's like halfway there.
Runava.
I believe it is tiny hat time.
Tiny hat? You're gonna make a small hat?
Tiny hat time.
Tiny hat
For
time.
what?
Phoebe's tiny at time.
All right, I'm making it so none of you can enter this tiny hut.
No,
What did I do?
You make the tiny hut.
you were complicit.
You make tiny.
Everyone, feel free to hit the long rest.
Yay!
All my resources.
Time to
That's good.
recover a level of exhaustion only to get it back again.
1 second, I have to roll a thing.
Oh, fuck.
How much health will Silic's brother have when we get to him too late?
No. Runava,
How much health are we
On-
gonna have?
your watch, as everyone's
bet.
resting and you're in the tiny hut. Do you allow it to be like transparent that you can see out and everything, and just keep it opaque?
We
on
can
the
see
outside?
out, but they can't see
They
us.
can't see in. Perfect. At one point, as you're sitting there resting, the sun will be up in a couple hours. You're probably going to wake everyone up soon so you can set out before the sun starts to rise. You feel kind of a little chill run through your gut and up your spine. You're confused for a second. You kind of look around. And sitting on a little outcrop of rocks outside of the tiny hut not too far away, there is just a bird. That bird from earlier. Or another one. Looks like it might be smaller,
I
but it's
walk
the
to
same
the
kind of
edge-
bird.
I walk to the edge of the tiny hut, not stepping out, and just stare at it. I squint.
Stares back, but you don't know if you're just doing that thing where you swear the animal is watching you, or if it is, and you're like, it can't be. It's the tiny hut. Like, it can't see through the tiny hut.
You're a messenger of the gods, aren't you?
Uh-uh.
And I meant to thank you.
Just fluffs up a little bit.
Let out a sigh. Take a step out.
You step out, and the bird takes off a little bit and flies to a slightly higher rock nearby to watch you. It's like any other bird would react to someone stepping towards them.
If you can, a message to your god. Where were you on the worst day?
Bird kind of tilts its head at you, and then just takes off, and vanishes into the dark.
Just watch it leave. Fucking gods. No. Walk back in.
You walk
I hope
back
that was a completely normal bird.
I also-
hope that it
I
had-
was-
in. Just a
Normal
fucking
bird.
Hey, you're just
random-ass
insulting
magpie.
this bird.
Hey,
How
Yeah,
you
yeah,
you
bird,
bird,
where were
fuck
you on
bird.
the worst day?
Plot twist, it's Siren.
Where were you on the worst
You-
day? Not born. It was 30 years ago.
Bro, I wasn't even an
Guys.
egg yet.
I won't even egg you.
I'm sorry, no, I'm looking at what Jess said.
Oh my god.
Nobody say that joke out loud. Marcy,
Okay.
cut that.
No,
Oh,
we
what?
leave the laughter in. Let them wonder. So, you guys set out for your last bit of travel throughout the morning.
Ooh.
Yes, Grow.
You a kiss,
I
bro?
make Vane an umbrella by by ritual casting Tensor's floating disc and putting a blanket on top of it.
Oh, let's go!
Fuck yeah!
Vane, you have a little
Just-
umbrella moving with you.
Van goes,
Sweet.
Silic,
Yep.
I'll marry you.
No, you won't.
I will.
Yes.
Okay. It disappears. There's
Yes!
a blanket on you.
No!
You guys don't have to.
The blanket
roll
just
on-
falls on Vane.
You don't have to do the D100s. As you guys are walking, as the blanket falls on Vane,
I put it back up.
and the disc starts to float up. Yes, Kay.
I was gonna say it the other day, but I forgot because we made a lot of jokes. I do, before we go to bed, I offer a or maybe in the morning if it matters. I offer a prayer to Aryakata and like a thank to like a thankful prayer for a gift that was bestowed upon us.
There is no answer, which is not surprising to you. Yeah. Begin your passage through the desert again. After a few hours, out in the distance, Vane, Phoebe, you were the first ones who notice a strange shape on the horizon. And as you pointed out to everyone else, you guys do see what look to be columns, maybe buildings, just in the haze against the horizon out in the distance. You're kind of elevated on a plateau, so it's easy to see. And Garrett does confirm to you, just
There it is. I hope you all don't mind, but I think this is where I will leave you.
Here. I said I'd pay you. Even 5 gold.
I recommend you don't stray from the path that I led you on when you return. If for some reason you get lost, just find the top of a plateau and head towards the blue gem on the horizon to the west.
Will do.
I
Give him a little bag of it and just, we appreciate you. And your name
When
has
I-
been forgotten from me.
When I say the gem on the horizon, I mean the ocean.
Yeah.
It looks
Yeah.
like a gem in the distance.
we got
Yeah.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't.
I
It's not something I say often, but I hear you Stormridden say it. It makes no sense. Why don't they just say ocean?
not a man for metaphors, are you?
No.
Okay. Well,
Okay.
Garrett, thank you for helping us, and
We never
I still
saw
don't
you.
I still don't approve of your actions, but I won't say anything.
If ever you need rabbit and you're near Drydock, come find me. We can share a stew.
Do you need food going back?
I'm a hunter.
He's a poacher.
Oh, that's true.
Be
Great
good,
Grace
small pink
forgot.
one. He pats your head, but his
Piggy's
hands
hair just
sink through all
compresses.
of your hair to actually calm your top of your head. So just
Gets to the top of her head and still keeps going.
Ah!
And
Portable hole!
Garrett just leaves. He walks back in that general direction into the desert. And you guys are left to cover the last maybe kilometer or two on your own.
Bye, Captain NPC.
Yeah.
How
Enjoy
much,
your 5 gold.
How much detail can we pull out of the ruins from here?
Not much. There is the morning heat haze on the ground, and it's at a distance. It's also the same color as all the ground around it, so
I figured.
you just get the
I just
general
wanted to make sure. I was
shape
like, are
of
we about to
buildings.
roll up on another New York City real quick?
Definitely not.
Oh, y'all City.
As you guys start heading down this slope, eventually it levels off to more sandy rock. As you're going, general query, what is the marching order?
I go first.
Okay.
Probably second,
the
because I
back.
got good eyes.
Yes, Ray?
I'm second last.
Second to last. So Phoebe and Renava at the back.
I was gonna say
Welcome to the
unless
middle,
second
Selleck.
last. I want to be
Unless-
second last. Damn it.
unless Vane lets Phoebe walk with him, Phoebe's in the back because that's what was one of his ground
He's
rules
not
for
gonna
her.
stop you.
I'm walking with you then. Fuck you.
Okay,
All right, then I'm
so
second last.
Runava, Selleck, Phoebe and Vane together, and then at the very front is Bella.
I was say he told you when shit goes
Ritz
down, you better stay in
Oh.
the back.
Right.
Ritz is on Bella.
This is on my shoulder. Yes. Okay.
yeah.
Hypergore.
As you guys are going, there is just a gentle breeze that kind of hits all the back of your necks at once. And for a second, it's almost relieving. I'm just like, ah. And then it keeps picking up. And you're like, fuck. And you kind of like, the moment one of you questions it, the moment it is confusing or concerning how the wind is picking up, you turn and just a huge rush of air and sand as you are all just immediately consumed by a sandstorm that literally cropped up from nowhere.
Fuck!
Visibility is immediately reduced to you only see the person in front of you.
Oh fuck!
Grab
Ritz
hands!
genuinely just like off of your shoulder, Bella, to the ground. You like catch him as you are all
Put
just
him back
suddenly
up.
buffeted by air. Zervi in your hood, Renava's just like holds on and like digs in. Broth literally just fucking out into the sand, and then you all just hear an audible.
We're never finding. Ritz is gonna have to get new incense.
It just appears in his bag.
Yeah, literally just rook on your shoulder, Selleck. Just ow, God, ow!
Everyone,
The
grab
smoke is
hands!
pulling out.
Oh,
Bella,
like,
you
hold
say
on.
everyone grab hands, and you reach back to grab, and there is suddenly no one there.
Uh-oh.
You all hear Bella's voice like it's distant, shouting for you to reach out and grab hands.
Technically, okay. In my mind, I know where
Mhm.
Bella is. I should be able to tether to her if she is still there.
You attempt to tether to Bella, and it does not work.
Yeah, so Vane has a moment of just like, fuck it. Like, he summons it up and he's like, oh, that's not right.
Vane, you turn to the person next to you, to Phoebe, and there is just sand whipping past you
Oh, that's
so fast. It is like rivers of sand flitting past all of you through the air. Runava, you have
that's really
trouble
not
staying
right.
upright as you kind of bend and fold in the wind for a second before you catch yourself, before your core kind of tightens up and you stand again. Bella.
Right.
Mhm.
I got a few gallons of water the other night.
Mhm.
It's been a few really hot days in the sun, so we can assume we've drank this water.
Mhm.
I'm just throwing something out there. I reach into the bag of holding and I open up the jug of containment and I attempt to capture if this is a creature that is made of wind or sand. I speak the jug's command word and see if something happens, I guess.
I have to make a DC 15 strength save.
Oh, let's go, Kay!
Okay.
That's fucking awesome.
I rolled a natural 20.
Okay. well,
Oh man,
Silver
that's
buns.
awesome.
I'm
So-
not even fibbing. Holy shit. You hold it up and you feel the jar start to pull at it like it's going to pull it out. And then, Bella, I need you to please make me an athletics check, contested.
Athletics 25.
Well, I got 23, so you feel the jug almost get pulled from your hand, and you just yoink it back in. You can't hold on to. You
Put it
are
back into the bag of
struggling to
holding.
hold on to it and Ritz, so you have to pull it back in. And the
I
wind
put it back in the
kicks-
bag of holding.
You put it back in the bag of holding. Okay.
Uh,
It kicks up. Everything's getting crazier around you. You try and think of what else to do. Bella,
Well-
what are you doing?
I yell out, "This is a creature! It's alive! The storm is alive!"
You guys do all hear that, but again, it sounds far away, muddled.
Ooh. Go ahead.
Do you want to do something? Or
You
No,
first.
please, you go for it.
Runava, do yours first. I think I know what Vane's about to do.
I am going to two long blades appear in my hands. I'm going to cast Shatter above me.
Ooh.
Mm.
At second level.
The saving throw, con, right?
Yes, DC 15.
I rolled a total of 14 legendary resistance.
Oh!
Okay. Yeah, sure. Fine. 19 halved to 9.
Okay. Selik, what did you have?
Oh, I just thaumaturgy.
What do you say?
So like just. If you can hear me, walk to my voice. He just keeps like a calm, just
okay.
like a very low sound.
Vane, I assume you tether.
Yeah, I was about to say, basically, there's this moment of he's just like, okay. And like, closes his eyes and just has to focus to see if he can find the point in this thing to tether to.
You literally just are like, you're not going to be able to find a point.
Yeah.
There's a whole storm around you. You just tether to...
I tether to whatever I'm looking for. Like, it's literally just like, if it's a creature, I can find it. Like,
you tether. You feel the tether go off, and that doo-doom, doo-doom, doo-doom happens. And you immediately feel a rush through you, like you just took a shot of espresso.
Great, good to know. Okay. Well,
Selik, you keep calling out.
Yeah, he's instead of doing like the noise, he just lets out a long like.
You keep whistling.
You don't have lips. Yeah, you do.
Yes, I do. What the fuck?
Sorry,
You
I'm
have lips.
I'm used to the open like jaw.
Dude, he just has to pull his
whistling.
mask.
As you do, Selik, you start to see someone through all of the sand and smoke, maybe like 20 feet out, heading your way, sort of just casually like holding a hand up to block all of the sand. And they start reaching a hand out for yours, like grabbing at the sound. You cup their hand. And then another one comes up, grabs. You see the silhouettes join you of Bella and Vane, Phoebe, Runava. Everyone starts gathering hands as all of you find Selik one after the other. Ritz holding on to Bella. As you all gather hands, suddenly the sand all just... And you are just standing on open desert. The sun hits all of your eyes at once, and you're all just like, ah!
I close my eyes really hard and open them up and detect magic.
Vane,
yeah,
there is no change in your tether. You are still tethered.
Right.
Phoebe, your hair is full of sand. Runava, you have to kind of shake your hood out as Zervi in there is just like... Bella, you cast detect magic and you turn to kind of like look over everything, and the ground is fine. And as you turn your eyes, suddenly you are just flashbanged by magic. It is so bright you have to close your eyes, even more so than when you looked up at the sun. And all of you just hear a ah! To answer your question, I was watching. Runava, you all turn, and there's a figure in dark brown and black robes with a mask on his face that ekes this green smoke. And as you all turn to this figure, a magpie comes fluttering in and gently lands on his shoulder. It is a pleasure to meet you, Stormridden. I am Ereyakata.
I drop to take magic.
Is where we are going to end our session.
Cryo, did I just tether to a god?
Yes!
Oh, fuck!
Oh, whoa!
It's never simple, is it?
That thing was never going in the jar. Oh, that was so smart, though.
That was so smart.
Oh no.
Oh my god.
Oh no.
Cool.
Oh my god.
So
Meet a
okay,
god before I meet my brother.
for real, like I understand that we're trying to end, but I do have to ask it. I was met with a heartbeat.
Yeah.
Okay.
So before we get into all of our various discussion that we are going to have above table, thank you all so much for watching and listening. Wonderful, wonderful times have been had today and will continue to be had, I am certain. But for right now, we are going to end the session here. One more big thanks to Garrett for our lovely captain NPC. Maybe we will see him again. Who knows? But for now, we are going to say until next time. Thank you for watching. Thank you for listening. Please check out all of the links to support us in the descriptions of whatever medium you are enjoying this upon. Okay, bye.
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 Bye.